Okay, let's do my intro that I worked really hard on. Pay attention. What the? What?
What? That was you.
Huh?
What happened? It didn't do like the intro.
I
was
thought
like,
that was the intro.
What? Did it look okay to you guys? Because it was choppy for me.
Hanging skeletons and Aleister Crowley and all that stuff.
Whatever. On my end, it was super choppy.
It could be because you're streaming though.
Oh, maybe I have too many things open. No, I don't. I don't think so. Anyways, so today, okay, let's see.
Faggot Hill.
What?
Is the
What?
place in Ireland.
What?
Oh, that was
What?
beautiful. Then.
It's
No.
a place in Ireland that you're allowed to talk about on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. It's an actual legitimate place.
Yes, Faggot Hill.
Okay, great. I'm super happy about where Teriak was born and shouting out his hometown. Okay, moving along.
You know, like I actually hate Faggot Hill. It's a very decrepit place all together. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of degenerates. I live there apparently.
Okay, so all right, we are going to be talking about Aleister Crowley, and he was a British poet, mountaineer, and esoterist, which apparently is a word. All right, so deep in the shadows of the occult world, Aleister Crowley was a man of mystique, a magician of the dark arts, and he did a lot of supposed forbidden knowledge and arcane rituals. All right. He was born in the Victorian time. And I think he was like kind of a weirdo.
Victorian time.
What?
It was 1875. He was born in Victorian time. Some vague period of British history.
Okay, whatever. Anyways. So, let's see. I don't know, like, because I wrote like the worst things he did first. And now I'm like, I think we should ease into it before I say the worst things he's ever done. But I kind of think I based the stream off of the worst horrific things that they say he did about him. So, I don't know, like, does anybody know anything about him before I say what I know?
He broke kids' ankles.
No, maybe.
I know that basically the majority of his life was very, very, very aggrandized in some ways. A lot of the people that wrote shit about him were people that were part of his inner circle or the various churches that he was members of. He kind of started a religion of his own, but his religion was basically a mishmash of aspects of other religions. And it also kind of promoted the idea that you can also join other religions. So it's like it was a kind of spiritual philosophy that lets you join various other religions and kind of cherry pick the aspects of them that you want to follow. The occultist side was, in my opinion, something that he just did because he wanted to look interesting to society. He was born in wealth, but he never really did anything on his own to kind of add to that wealth or to kind of cut out a niche of his own. So he just was one of those people that wanted to be famous for the sake of being famous. And he was a pervert. So a lot of the stuff that he did was basically a way of justifying being a pervert. Oh, we're going to do these like really nasty debased sex acts, but it's really because it's a way of kind of worshipping Mother Earth and all that kind of shit. So yeah, the people that wrote about him afterwards were mainly his own followers that wanted to kind of blow smoke up his ass and build up this picture of a guy who was mysterious, powerful, and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of the stuff about him and many of his achievements and kind of a lot of the excuses that they made, I think, were just that. I think they were nothing more than excuses. I don't believe that he was a British intelligence agent. I think he was just a traitor. I think he was in it for himself, basically. But yeah.
And Tarek, do you know anything about him at all?
Well, I know about I often get him confused with the Anton Leviathan. Not Leviathan, Anton LaVey. And all that kind of bollocks. Good man, Stephen, hey. Got the old glasses out. His skin is actually looking very smooth tonight as well. What did you do with your skin?
He got a sunburn.
Looking well, Stephen. It's looking well, Stephen.
It's all natural. It's all natural. What can I say?
Mama.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I did not get into a lot about him. I just got into what I thought was interesting about him because and also ChatGPT loves him for some reason. You can't say anything bad about him on ChatGPT. So that's something I found very interesting. I'm just like, what's the worst thing you ever did? Well, you have to, and it wouldn't tell me anything. And it was just like advocating for him, which is hilarious. Anyways.
ChatGPT is demonic, confirmed.
Oh, for sure. It's like, you should really consider looking into him as a whole person. Anyways, so
is this the full depth of your research, Kat?
No, I just don't want to say what I researched because I only research like the most horrific things. Okay.
How about to go full CSI Miami on this motherfucker?
But you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. This you're gonna really, really enjoy this part. Okay, so he was okay, first of all, allegedly, there's no facts. Everything is based on nothing. It's based on nothing. And we're not even talking about Aleister Crowley. That might be someone who's known. We're just talking about like a guy that like was down the road or something. Anyways, so
the guy that was down the road and he's from Faggot Hill.
Yeah. Yes, in Ireland, yes. And he grew up next to Teriak.
Tell you, the Irish are the best at getting around rules. If you want to get around rules, just ask an Irishman. We have all the fucking loopholes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So allegedly, this alleged person that may or may not have existed was charged with sodomy, murder, and ritual grape. Anyways, and he apparently
ritual grapes. Ritual grapes are juicy.
Yes, very, very interesting. Anyways, he advocated drinking the blood of infants.
I'm more fan of the ritual raisins myself.
That's when it's with older
Those
people.
are older.
Yeah. Dried out.
I'm like a lion. I love the cougars.
Oh God.
That's where you take grannies to an island and you break their ankle. And then
those motherfuckers' ankles are already broken.
Oh my gosh. There was actually a story that I heard about him claiming, he wrote in one of his diaries, I think, that he claimed to have been visited by a vampire. And it was like an old woman, and he was, I guess, having dinner with her. Shh. Stop. He was having dinner with her. What?
Steven's like, help
this
me.
Is what
it's
we
cat.
talked about.
It's cat.
Sucked him off.
Shh. Stop. Anyways, so he was having dinner with an old woman, and then she turned young and she like hit on him or something, and that the more she would hit on him, the younger, more beautiful she became. And then he turned her away and she became like violent towards him or something like that, and like tried to attack him. This is all in his this fake person's fake diaries. Anyways,
As women do.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
but in the diary, he said he actually would have preferred messing with the old crone version of this vampire, which is and reportedly he used to love picking up prostitutes that were very old, ugly, and worn out.
Are we still talking about Aleister Crowley?
Yeah, the alleged
Okay.
Aleister Crowley that we were making up. Yes, that one. That's what. Anyways, so
Old, worn out.
so he advocated drinking the blood of infants, and according to his diaries, performed this sacrifice about 150 times per year from 1912 to 1928, which I added up would be 2,400 times.
Sounds like Wayne Rooney.
Who?
We're talking about going for old granny prostitutes.
Oh my gosh. So we're going there.
He's got
Okay.
a point. Man's got a point.
He cheated on his. Okay, his wife
On his
wasn't
wife.
most attractive, but she was young. He cheated on her with a granny.
Mhm.
Who is this? Is this a British man?
He's just a football
British
player.
footballer.
Famous football player, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, British people.
So imagine if Tom Brady cheated on Giselle with, like, let me think of some old bitch.
That whore off the View. Joy Behar.
Well, I mean, that's different because you can be old and like cool and like old and just like Joy
She's not
Behar.
She's Joy Behar.
No, she was just like this bitch looked like fucking Joe Behar, or what's the bitch that's sits on the chair in the house?
Sonny
president.
Forstein.
What are you guys watching?
What?
No, Joe the house.
What?
House?
Yes, there's the Senate and then there's the House.
Oh,
Politics.
Pelosi.
Pelosi.
Yeah, imagine like cheating on a young wife with Pelosi.
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 Mhm.
Well, I mean, maybe
Yes.
she had some skills. I don't know.
Well, to be
Well,
fair,
it's a
Pelosi does
granny.
have big tits.
Grannies can
But,
give
like,
you gun
I'd say
jobs.
I'd say Pelosi whacks them out and they literally roll down to her fucking like ankles. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That
Tennis
was
ball in a- tennis ball in a knee-length sock. Yeah.
Knee length.
No.
Thigh length. Come on.
God. It's like tube socks. You know what I'm saying?
Well, at least we stayed on topic for the first 5 minutes.
Okay.
So Aleister Crowley was controlling population.
No, stop. Anyways. Hold on. Okay, because it would be probably like impossible, if not insane and ridiculous, to drink the blood of 2,400 infants and 150 times. That seems excessive. Like to do anything 150 times per year, that's very involved, right?
Slightly.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of work.
Slightly.
So people hypothesize that it's not possible, and he's probably just a liar. Whatever. He also frequented brothels and had access to working girls. So one theory that I came up with just right now was that he could possibly pay them for unwanted infants.
Right.
I mean, because if you're a working girl, how are you going to take care of anything? And I don't know if they had birth control back then or like how good it was or whatever.
So he was basically like an early Angelina Jolie, kind of just.
What?
Now we know where Angelina Jolie got the method from.
Yeah, so you know, like whatever. So, we'll get to that at the end. I have something on this. Human blood, is it easily digested? Well, we'll get into that.
It is. It's just that your body rejects it. If you drink too much of it, you'll throw it up naturally. Like, it's not about it not being easily digested. It's just hard to keep it down.
Huh? Okay, well, you
The
know,
last time he had too much blood, he vomited it up. So obviously, it's a problem for him.
No,
Okay,
because your
you know,
body has this-
That's
your
why it's so
body
many
has
kids,
this
because he
innate-
keeps vomiting.
Yeah,
Your body has this innate kind of instinct to throw it up.
Maybe not everyone, but sure.
Well, yeah, like I mean, you see it with like, for example, people who have like ENT surgery. If like blood goes down and trickles down into your stomach, eventually you'll throw it up after a certain amount.
Wow. Nice. Okay, let's move on. Shh, stop. Okay. He purchased a home called Boleskine House to conduct a series of occult rituals from the Book of Abramelin, which is a mid-15th century manuscript of a Jewish mystical provenance that would become central to his new religion, which he called the Lemma, right? And he reportedly called the police in where his new house was located in that area and complained that prostitution was absent from the area of the home he purchased. So my guess is that it put like a damper on his ability to procure necessary participants and parts. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So anyways, so he believed that this religion or the manuscript or whatever would make him contact with his guardian angel, or what he referred to as the holy guardian angel. And I don't know how to say this. Stephen, you know, weird. How do you say this? What is this?
Adonai Haaretz. Oh, Adonai. The God of Earth.
It's
Haaretz. Haaretz, it means Earth. Adonai, my God of Earth, our God of Earth.
yeah. Stephen speaks Hebrew, so he comes in
כן,
handy.
אני מדבר עברית, שמישהו רוצים...
Shalom.
מדברים איתי? שלום עליך. לך תזדיין.
Anyways,
This
so
is going to be a wild one, folks. Buckle up.
so according to my research in Hebrew, it translated to "my Lord of the Earth."
Oh, it
So
was
you were
right
close.
there.
You
It
were
was right.
close.
I could
You
have
were
read
close.
it. Why were you asking me?
I just wanted you to read that part. Anyways, so in the Kabbalah, this is the god name associated with the tenth Sephira. What is this?
Sephirah,
Sephiroth.
Malkuth. Malkut. They don't have a th, so Malkut. Malkut. I don't. That sounds. It's probably
Marduk. Is it Marduk?
No,
Fuck.
Malkut.
Malkut.
It doesn't matter. Okay, and is associated with the element earth. This spirit is sort of like your higher self and a guardian spirit, which is important to connect to those which is important to be able to connect to, I guess, other spirits or demons or whatever. So you need this is like your gateway person. You have to connect to this person first, and then through them you can connect to and possibly control other things. Allegedly. Okay. So going back to the occult rituals in the Book of Abramelin, obviously I looked into it, and it turns out there's a movie from 2017 where a woman and an occultist perform one of the rituals in the book to ask the demon, I guess ask demon or whatever this is, to contact her dead son. And the movie is called A Dark Song. And from what I hear online, it's not exactly the ritual in the book, but it's enough that you could spark a curious person to go look into the real one quite easily. Oh, and also YouTube this ritual, and thousands of weirdos claim to have conducted this ritual, especially women with lots of tattoos, which apparently is a gateway.
Gateway drug, people.
to wanting to do these
gateway drug to killing children.
Okay, stop.
Breaking ankles.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. So the book of Abram. Okay, what is the Abramelin ritual? This is an 18-month ritual that secludes you from society for hours and hours, praying and meditating to bind demons and make them do your own bidding. And during this time, you have to be very pious and abstain from intercourse to purify yourself, to begin connecting to the holy guardian angel and using it to command demons to do whatever you want. You must observe the Sabbath, so no leaving your home, no electricity on Saturdays. You're supposed to move far, far away from society and get a home in the woods where no one can easily hear you or come to visit you. And this involves heavy fasting, especially the day before any rituals, washing your face and hands before rituals, which is very like Muslim. Do Jews do that?
They do mikvah.
So you have to wash too?
And they do 7 times of their hands with you. You'll see like a pitcher with 2 handles on it. So they're like 7 times of their hands. Thankfully, the Jews did actually get surgeons to wash their hands because they noticed that Jewish children tended to, or
survive more?
They tended to survive more when they would wash their hands. And
Okay.
we're doing it before.
Okay, cool. So, anyways. So you need to have an altar by a window and pray daily. No meat is consumed during the rituals. Something about eating meat interferes with rituals and prayer in a lot of religions, which is interesting. So after this, so the cleansing period could be like most of the 18 months. And then for the final 2 weeks, you do like the active ritual where you bind a huge list. I looked it up online. There's like a huge list of like demonic spirits. Why do you laugh?
Schindler's List. Just
Stop.
huge list.
Anyways, so you stop. You have to read all of these names, and
That's a lot of names.
stop. Anyways, you have to read all these
Around my
names.
wits.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Okay. And I don't know anything about covering of mirrors. I don't know if that was a part of it. I didn't read anything about that. Probably, maybe. There's a lot of weird stuff. Anyways, so. All right. Oh, apparently, as you're binding each of the demons, they fight back by interrogating you and saying things like, you're not even a real believer, or you did this and that before, therefore you're not good enough to do this ritual, and you're
You're not
supposed to
good
be
enough to
able.
be a Satanist. You don't even believe in the devil. You're a pussy.
Look at you.
Doesn't
You're
even go
white.
here.
You're a good boy. What's the worst you've done? Just broken kids' ankles?
Oh my gosh.
God, those demons, tricksters.
I know.
So
The
demonic.
standards are just so high.
We require you to do this, this, and this. Can't do all of it. We're not interested.
Anyways, so apparently in this book,
I bet you didn't even get the vaccine.
oh my gosh.
Did you get all the boosters? All of them? All 20 of them? 21? Wait, 21? 20? 20? I forgot. I lost count. Sorry.
Oh
You
my
didn't even pull the mask over your chin.
You just chinned it. My chinny chin chin.
Oh,
Okay. So okay.
Okay, cleansing period.
Okay. Oh, apparently the book also, unrelated to the rituals, takes the time to smear a lot of other types of pagan gods and practices and goes into great detail saying why they're not real and they don't have any power, which is funny.
The god of Ra. The raw dog. The only, the one and only.
Gosh.
But that's what I'm saying. Like this whole Talmud, it kind of ties into that whole kind of ancient Egyptian, Ra, Horus, all that kind of shit.
well,
But I
he
mean,
was
and-
told that Horus was going to come for him. in one of the women that he was with had a vision.
Which sounds very gay, you know, like
Well,
getting
he
a
is
guy called
gay. Well,
Horus to
he's
come
bi.
for you.
He was bi, apparently. So,
Oh yeah,
and he
super.
wrote a book. He wrote a book that was pretty much nothing but homoerotic stuff. I think it was something about a secret garden or something like that. And he was a piss poor writer. Everything he was bad at. Like, I mean, this guy was an all around failure. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
if you read some of the stuff that he wrote, like, it's all of the reviews at the Times said that his writing was absolutely terrible. He was an adventurer and a mountaineer. He was piss poor at both. He nearly got killed on the first expedition that he did because his team turned on him. Yeah, Lilith was his first wife. She was an alcoholic, and I think she died. They had a daughter called Rose, who died, and he blamed her death on Lilith's alcoholism for not looking after her properly. He was a piece of work, yeah. And he was a con man. He tried to organize 2 expeditions to kind of prove himself as a mountaineer, which was on Kanchenjunga in I think it's in Darjeeling. But yeah, he was reckless. He was ignoring the guides. He wanted to run the expedition himself. Some people turned back. It was ultimately pretty much a failure. And I think he couldn't get the funds and couldn't get a second one organized. I'm not sure if he did or if he didn't. All of his visions that he did, it's important to note that he was a profound user of opium and hashish and other stuff. I think that he was doing other narcotics as well. I'm not really sure about all of them, but he was high most of the time when he was having all these visions. He was high when he wrote a lot of the books. He was high, and I doubt that there were no sex workers in his property, because the guy contracted a lot of STDs. He had syphilis. He had gonorrhea. He had yeah. I mean, and yeah, and like I said, he was he one of the orders that he joined. I know he was a member of the OTO, but he was also, I think, was it the Golden Dawn or something like that? I can't remember which one it was, but everybody hated him. Everybody knew he was a con artist. Everybody knew that he was a philanderer and a degenerate. And one of the main reasons why they hated him was because of his kind of libertine lifestyle and the fact that he was bisexual, like, and engaged in a lot of gross sex acts. So yeah. Like, the most successful that he became, I think he had a party that he organized in a very, very, very posh restaurant in, I think it was Regent Street. And I think there was a couple of members of the royal family that were there as well. And he was kind of splashing out, and he organized all of this, right? This massive party of people that were going to come here. And it was this big, lavish 5-course meal, drinks flowing, everything. And he excused himself to go to the toilet, and he did a runner. And he just let everybody else pick up the bill.
I mean, he sounds like a stand-up guy when you think about it. Like, okay. Okay, so I found this YouTuber called Esoterica, and he says that the text that he did this ritual from is like unreliable and possibly has origins in Egypt and Greece, and apparently Greece had stop. What are you doing? Gosh. Anyways, Greece had its own magical traditions, and they mixed up several spells from various places to make this book, which he thought was like amazing. And and the text seemed to be based on a type of occult that worships Jew, Jeu. What is that how you say it? Jew? Jeu? Jeu?
What?
Jeu. Jeu? Anyways, whatever. So it worships.
What language is this?
It's a mix of Egyptian, Greek, and Jewish.
Yahoo?
Yahoo. Okay, whatever. This Yahoo. No. Okay, so I think it's
More for Google man myself, you know.
God. God, stop. Anyways, so Ju, which I think it's Ju,
Well,
the father of Jesus's father. So that would be the father of who the Christians call God. So that father, that's who they worship.
like Yahweh.
I don't know what that is. I didn't get into that. Maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yahweh. No. that doesn't-
Anyways, and books about Ju are the books of Ju and the Pistis Sophia as
Pistis.
okay, the Pistis Sophia as a handbook to eternity by Aaron Evans, which is supposed to be a very expensive, hard to find esoteric book. And according to this esoterica guy, that you'd have to sell an organ to purchase it. But I found a single copy left on Amazon for only $189.59. So if anybody wants to get something weird, occult, that might grow up in value, that's a good book to get.
Without selling an organ.
Yeah, and you don't have to sell an organ for it.
Just
so
a
like,
small child.
so like maybe you can get it for like less than $200, and then somebody will sell their organ so they could buy it from you. So like that's a good like a
This is
business.
just
That's
to
a
show-
psyop.
This goes to show what a con artist he is. Like even the way he creates the religion, like these other mishmash religions that he steals from. It's like, who's your God? Jeo, who's that? Well, it's the father of Jesus's father, so it's God's daddy. It's like my religion's better than your religion. I'm like, fuck that shit. This is so ridiculous. Like, oh god, my God can beat up your God. Yeah, I worship Cthulhu, bitch. You can kill everyone. Oh, fuck off.
Oh, and yes, it is very horribly hot in Florida, but it was also horribly hot in Georgia. So there's nowhere you can go.
If you can't go those places, you can't go to Australia because, down there, down
Oh
under,
my gosh.
it's cooler.
Stop being racist. Let's go.
How is that racist?
G'day, mates.
It's down
I'll
under.
few shrimps on the barbie.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, so where am I? Okay. The dude on the YouTube channel that does esoteric stuff said one of the beings summoned in the ritual in this book has strange origins, perhaps from Osiris, and is called the Headless One, or read that, Stephen. I think it's Greekish.
Also, no. Osoros.
Sonorous.
Osoronofris. Osonophris.
Anyway.
Osoronofris. There we go.
ChatGPT is
Osonorofris.
No, I'm not chat GPTing anything. There's no facts. Anyways, also known as the Headless One, or whom none has ever seen, and he is headless with various magical symbols all over his body. Not much is known about this being, and invoking them is seen as extra dangerous because you don't know much about them.
Oh, I know him.
Extra.
It's Christopher
Extra.
Walken. It's Christopher Walken from Sleepy Hollow.
Anyways,
Ah,
this
You put his head back on, he'll talk to you.
hold on. This is a drawing of this headless
Mhm.
one. And
That penis looks like a turnip.
that is not a penis. It is a turnip.
he's got
Turnip,
an
yeah.
anus for a head.
No, that is the anus that flies above the head as depicted in most esoteric gods.
So he's got a flying butthole for a head.
Like,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
It's levitating. Get it straight.
Yes. It's the all-seeing butthole.
It's the all-seeing chocolate starfish.
Yes.
I was looking into his big brown eye, and I thought,
So it's like look in my
Chocolate
eye when
starfish.
you're talking
look
to
my
me.
eye, look my eye.
Don't look at my turnip, look my eye. Okay. Anyway, so this is
But wait, there's a lot to go through here because like the double helix snakes. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I don't know.
That ties back even back to ancient Egyptian practices because like the double helix is supposed to represent it's even in a lot of medical professions or fields like that'll be the symbol that they use.
Ariscopolis. The staff of Ariscopolis, I think it is the healer staff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it's like even in those times, like serpents were supposed to represent intellect in ancient Egyptian culture. That's why like they use the thing there. But it's like there's a lot of that kind of symbolism there. Then that plant as well. Don't know what that is, but it's got to do with oh fuck.
I
One's
don't
gone
think
blank.
it's about
Frack.
fucking.
Focal.
Fuckle.
Remember,
Frackle.
we have to use
Fractal.
our TOS words.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, we need to do a whole episode on the chocolate starfish and what it has to do with esoteric stuff because a god with a levitating chocolate starfish head is crazy. We need to like find out how this happened.
A deep dive.
We need
Deep.
to deep.
Mhm.
We need to go
Like
deep,
elbow deep.
deep into
Yes.
the chocolate starfish of
We
the abyss.
need to go balls deep. Wait a second. Wait
No,
a second.
no. Whoa. Balls.
Anyways,
Let's
I'm
talk
just
about
saying.
balls.
Anyways. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways, the YouTuber that I followed, he said that the language seems to pick and choose from various cultures and traditions and mixes them into one seemingly nonsensical bunch of words. And Crowley was also part of the resurgence of something called Egypt mania, where people would literally dress up as pharaohs. Oh, also going
Just
back.
more than that.
Wait, hold on. We'll get to that in a minute. And the
We
headless one, this one over here, is also said to remove the ego. So part of like having to invoke this being, this thing.
Look, you're an asshole.
Shh,
It's gonna remove the ego.
God.
Your head is literally an asshole.
I just want to point out as well, like, Kat goes mad about the TOS, and she's literally left a penis picture on screen for like the last 5 minutes.
That is not. It's a turnip. You were just disrespectful.
It's got a head for an asshole.
I'm just saying,
no,
there's been
gotta-
penis on screen for 5 minutes.
Stop. It's not. Stop. This is anatomy of a demonic entity art. Shush. Anyways.
We're
Okay.
dicking around over here.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's take this down. So let's go back into Egypt mania. This is Crowley. Look at this guy. So
Looks like one of those cosplayers. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So he was the original cosplayer, guys. This is where cosplay originated from. So he wanted to be a pharaoh and cosplay as a pharaoh. So he made an elaborate religion so that he could do this.
And feel good about himself.
But I mean,
But that's what I'm saying. They're trying to bring back the old gods. This whole fucking shit with the Baphomet, all that kind of shit. They're trying to bring back the old gods. They're trying to reinstate this like ancient Egyptian, have everyone enslaved, all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this goes. I have a whole fucking like this is like Charlie from like Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I have like a whole fucking like where it all links together, all this kind of shit with the Levi, all that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
yeah, so I don't know. Anyways, Crowley also performed one of these rituals in the Great Pyramid between 1903 and 1904. And one of these rituals was supposedly like to do something or invoke something in his unborn daughter. Like, I don't know, like to be possessed with some sort of special magical powers or beings. I don't know. Anyways, so he created his own holy book, which he called it the Book of the Law. And he borrows from various religion and pagan traditions from all over the world, mushes them together, and then calls it his own work. Okay. And the famous Thelemic phrase is "do what thou wilt," which supposedly is not to do whatever you want, so they say. But I'm sure like behind closed doors, like, yeah, do whatever you want. But anyways, but what they tell the public, it's not to do whatever you want, but to do your purpose while leaving others to do their own purposes, as interfering with another's purpose will result in some kind of karmic punishment. But in Thelema, the only duty is to oneself, which makes no sense if you think about it. Anyways, and the Thelemic...
This is a lot like modern European philosophy, like Sartre as well, like living for yourself versus living for others. But yeah.
Yes.
Kind of
yes.
The similar kind of philosophy. And also the similar philosophy that Satanism follows as well.
Mm-hmm. They're trying to bring back the old gods. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Don't they say that in Game of Thrones all the time?
But by the way, when he went to Cairo, I think he wrote the Book of the Law when he was in Cairo with his wife. Again, the con artist side of him. He presented himself and his wife, I think, as a king and a queen, or as a prince and a princess. He presented himself as royalty just to get special treatment while he was out there. And again, stoned most of the time. Earlier on, when I said his wife said to him that Horus would come to visit him, that's where it happened. It happened while they're in Cairo. Like, funnily enough, like, she didn't know shit about Egyptian religions and stuff until they got there. And then she's like, I'm going to start tripping balls and then tell you that Horus is going to come and visit you. Yeah.
Yeah, anyways, moving on. Let's see. Okay, the Thelemic system involved a lot of meditation, journaling, evocation, and ritual, which seems oddly similar to, you know, your regular woke modern woman's, you know, Sunday morning, right? Like it's coming back around. What? Okay. Look, how many morning routines? Let's go look at some morning routines on the YouTubes. How many of them will involve?
Take out the holy tablet. The holy tablet is known as iPhone.
No.
Look at the Instagram.
So, anyways, they do meditation, they journal, they do some sort of weird ritual. They have the little incense. They write what they want to happen in their life as if it's happening, which is the whole thing.
So it's like basically having like a vision board.
Yeah, but it's basically exactly what like modern women do right now. Like
Instagram.
No, it has nothing to do with Instagram.
Vision board.
Oh my gosh, Pinterest maybe. I'll give you Pinterest.
Pinterest.
But he doesn't say vision board. He says writing it out. So writing out what you want
on your vision board.
Vision board.
Seems like he's from Faggot Hill. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my gosh. Anyways.
Maybe it should be called division board.
Oh no. Anyways. Okay. Crowley believed that casting.
You can't say anything. You had a penis on screen for 5 solid minutes.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Teliak was getting all excited.
Oh my gosh.
Said a butthole and a penis.
I'm just saying.
Silence. We're not supposed to talk about inappropriate.
Just a little bit of elaboration. Now that you reminded me of the penis fellow.
Oh gosh.
So like there was when we talk about how this shit ties to other religions, right? Because there's a theme about headlessness. I know you spoke about like the ego, like sacrificing the ego, but there's quite a few world religions, especially the older world religions, where they spoke about how the universe was created or how Earth was created from a previous deity that had died or that was killed, and parts of that deity's body formed the cosmos, right? And if you look at even certain like Greek religions, like you've got Gaia, the Earth Mother, right? Why do you always do this weird shit?
Go on.
But like a few episodes back, we spoke about. I mentioned to you. I don't know if you watched any of it yet. Ancient Apocalypse.
No.
You need to watch that. If you're going to do shows like this, you got to watch Ancient Apocalypse. You have to.
Okay, okay.
So one of the places they go to see in Ancient Apocalypse is a place called Göbekli Tepe.
Oh yeah.
Where they find these gigantic Teriak, right? The gigantic stone tablets that are T-shaped, and it's insane. Like you got no, how the hell did these people get these massive T-shaped stone slabs that weighed tons and tons, right? And also they're at the top of a massive hill, and they're all got carvings on them, and they've got early forms of what look like astrological charts that are dating them as well. And they're warning, they seem to be a warning to future generations of a calamity that's going to come and destroy Earth, and probably advising people how to survive it. And this whole thing that was built was also preserved so that future people would one day uncover it, unearth it, and find it. But there was a guy by the name of Gordon White who wrote a book called Starships, and he spoke about this concept of headlessness with regards to spirituality and why it's important. Even going back to Paleolithic times. And there's just one bit here, just like a little bit of a chapter where he speaks about it. It says ritual dismemberment remains a dominant motif in many initiatory traditions to this day, and may ultimately date back to the very beginning of the formation of the Loresian storyline, and perhaps earlier, where the universe is created from dismembered parts of a giant monster or an ancient god. It's quite possibly a very early conceptualization of the microcosm or macrocosm connection of the unified human within all of creation. The most potent visual is, of course, the removal and then the return of the head, which is representing the seat of power recognized in magic and sorcery for tens of millennia, which is, I posit, reflected in the faceless or headless T-shaped pillars of Göbekli Tepe, and of course the headless hunter that is Orion itself. From an ancient Egyptian ritual perspective, when Osiris is headless, he is in the underworld. The restoration of his head corresponds with his restoration to the living world, thanks to the magic of Isis and Sirius. So yeah.
What does it say about buttholes? Like, what does that mean? Like having a butthole head?
Well,
It means they're from
image,
Faggot Hill.
there's one of the things is symbolically that also looks like a sun, like early symbols of the sun.
And
there's so many other things you could use.
The dark.
Well, the thing is that when
the dark side of the moon.
When they perform the Stele of Ju, which is meant to be the summoning thing that Crowley performed, one of the people that was supposed to conjure the Stele of Ju was also supposed to conjure Ra or Horus. So
Who's Ra?
Well, if that symbol was supposed to represent Ra, that could be the sun image, the sun symbol.
He was the sun god.
Yeah.
And this is the thing as well. Like because there's so much shit that I want to get into this. Like the whole kind of like concept around this, like we see like what's the terrorist group's name? ISIS. You know what I mean? It's all these kind of shit that are put in place to bring these motherfuckers back. And sorry, Damon, you keep going, because like I said, my mind's kind of racing in terms of the whole kind of shit, because it's like there's certain shit where it's like, know thyself. Like this even came up, Farney, for listening. Like
it probably is the sun god, because that image of the guy with the penis also corresponds to another image, which is referred to as the Berlin Papyrus. And that's also of a headless person. It looks different, but if you Google the Berlin Papyrus, just put it next to the other image that you have, and you'll see that it's actually very similar to it, even with the writing, because the previous image that you had up, if you look under the left arm, well, on the image it looks like the right arm, but it says Damnius Selemisam. So that is actually also written under the arm of the headless image on the Berlin papyrus. If you Google that, so just try and pull up the image of the Berlin papyrus, and you'll see it's got the same word written there under the arm, and also under the other arm as well. And he's holding the same thing. He's holding a rod. In the Berlin papyrus, it looks different. The coiled snake is actually an infinity sign. It's got like 2 coiled loops. And in the
But
other
that's
hand, he also holds the reed as well, the flower. But
because even if you look at that, it's the rod is in the river there, but then also that's the staff of Neptune, like the triple
okay,
head. You know what I'm saying? And also Lucifer translates to light bringer of the
yeah,
sun god.
yeah, and Lucifer was referred to as the brightest sun in the star in the sky, which would be the sun. But when you actually look at the Berlin papyrus, you see that he's also got apparently the writing on the chest is supposed to be the 7 sacred vows, which are written across his chest. And there was supposed to be snake heads coming out of the shoulders. If you look at the Berlin papyrus, you'll see the snake heads coming out of the shoulders.
You have to find it and send it to me. I can't find it at all.
Just Google Berlin papyrus.
I am. It's not coming up. Just text.
Okay, I'll try and see if I can find it. But then, but yeah, so those 7 vowels are supposed to be magic words, and that's what's written under the arm as well. Damnamnius and Semelisam are supposed to be written next to the drawing, which is supposed to it's the spell is supposed to, along with that, hint towards a solar deity. So that's supposed to be kind of like Helios, Osiris, Ra. It's meant to represent a solar deity. So that's, I think that symbol above the neck is supposed to be the sun.
I don't know.
Or the all-seeing eye, because it looks kind of like an early form of the circumpunct, the dot with the circle around it.
Perhaps. I did a quick search. Okay. I did a quick search on what does a butthole mean in esoteric stuff. And I got some weird
Is this
things.
Chat GPT again?
No, this is just Google. Just regular old Google.
Ask Chat GPT, what is a butthole supposed to mean? I've
Anyway,
got this thing, and I don't know what it does. Kind of does its own thing when I least expect it.
okay, I found a very disturbing thing. I don't think I can talk about this on the internet. Oh my god, what is going on? This is very disturbing. I'm hoping this is just like a joke website. Apparently. No.
Shirikodama.
Shh. Stop. You don't even know what that means. It could
It
be
means
like a
Shirikodama.
demon you're invoking into your butthole. You don't know.
Oh.
Stop. So embarrassing. Anyways. Let's see.
But
No.
check
I can't read this on the internet. No. What?
check the link I sent you there,
Okay.
because
That seems more appropriate, I guess.
yeah, so it's
Where
basically the Wikipedia article with like Baphomet. He's one of the gods of the Telema. There's 9 gods.
Okay.
You go back to ancient Egypt, there was the original 9 gods, or gods. But like this is why like like what's the one thing the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was trying to convince the world that he never exists. So if you scroll down, there should be a section where it's like titled Aleister Crowley. And also I mentioned my chat as well by Bin Talk. David Bowie released an album called Black Star, and it's the Satanic Star as well. So if
Oh
you
yeah,
keep
I'm going
scrolling
to talk
down-
about the musicians. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's all tied into it. Because like that's their basic performers, all that kind of shit. But if you scroll down to keep going, I think it's like halfway down or something like that.
According to
Keep going,
Smokey
keep going.
Guru, the Japanese have a demon that would pull your soul from your butthole.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what
so-
I was looking at, but I don't want to say that.
So
Well, that's why
there's a
I'm
lot
here.
of things here. Because when you look at the actual symbol for the Talma, it's literally the Masonic symbol. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And then if you look at down at the nine gods, he who Ra, that's Ra. Then you were saying the Mahat. That was probably the word earlier with that. Then Nui is supposed to resemble Noi, which is French for Noi. And then if you read that chapter from Magic Part 4, the devil does not exist. It is a false name invented by the Black Brothers, kind of racist, to imply a unity in their ignorant moral dispersions. A devil who had unity would be a god. The devil is historically the god of any people that one person dislikes. This serpent, Satan, is not an enemy of man, but he who made gods of our race, knowing good and evil. He bade know thyself and taught initiation. And this whole thing of like, there was a guy fucking, I can't remember his name, Denzian or some shit like that was trying to gaslight Farney. And he was like, his prescription for the red pill is, oh, we just need to know ourselves. But the fact that like this is so like intrinsic into not only Judaism, but also Catholicism and all that kind of shit, or it's been because like they use a lot of like Christian symbols. I think the picture earlier was like a cross, but it had a satanic thing in the middle. But like this whole thing of like he's trying to convince you like, oh, the devil doesn't exist, but the devil of the Book of Thoth, and his emblem is Baphomet, basically fucking tranny, who is hieroglyph of arcane perfection. He is therefore life and love, but moreover, his letter is Ain, the eye, that he is light, the light bringer, Lucifer, and his zodiacal image is Capricornus, that leaping goat whose attribute is liberty.
Mm.
So like I said, all this shit is like it doesn't. It seems like it's kind of like wild writings and all that kind of shit, but it is this kind of push to fucking to try and return this bullshit or this bollocks of the old gods, ancient Egypt. Like we should have kings and everyone should be slaves to this one dude, and we should have gods on earth and all this shit. It's literally like Genesis 1 to 4 is all you need to know about this, folks. You know what I mean? Like
Have you
if
guys
you
read
think you
any
know good and
books
evil.
about- Sorry, have you read any books about the classification of demons?
No?
I tried to find some. I
Like
couldn't.
King James wrote Demonology. I think he wrote it
Oh,
about
yes.
3 years before he published his translation of the Bible. I think it was 3 years before or 3 years after. I can't remember. But that breaks down into like Baphomet and actually kind of the separate recognitions of orders of demons.
Because like the other thing as well is that like this is basically what if you read up this because like the Templars, if anyone knows what the Templars are, that's how they got corrupted. They start doing the satanic shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Because,
believe
like-
that. I think that was that French prick who kind of put that on them, and the not anti-pope, but the Pope who was corrupted as well, because they wanted a reason to be basically kind of like kill off the Templars after they were no longer useful, and they started saying that they were heretics and all this kind of shit. I think they were betrayed.
Because what happened was the Pope sent the Templars to some place in France to see if
tortured.
there was devil worship and all the shit. And then basically what ended up happening is they basically burnt the Templars at the stake. And then there was like some shit. Like I said, I have to put it all together because then the Pope then started turning around saying the Vatican has been breached. The Vatican the Vatican City has been breached. It's like we're basically getting taken over, and then like even they basically invade the Vatican, all that kind of shit. So this whole thing when you hear Mary Emmanuel talk about like Satan is the head of church, like why is Pope Francis and all the shit like saying we need to accept it. Exactly, Maynard's history of the Knights of Templar. This is who the Templars were worshipping.
I mean,
So like I said,
the
I have a whole thing,
Vatican
and it's
controlled the narrative at the time, and it made no sense
Yeah.
for the Templars to do that.
yes, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like don't get me wrong. Like, I'm just saying like what the story and for us, but it's like basically he sends the Templars, and all of a sudden the Templars are the ones that are getting burnt at the stake. This makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it basically got flipped, and they were like, "No, you're the devil," and then they literally burnt the Templars at the fucking stake. And then since then, Templars gets corrupted, but the whole thing was that like the Order of the Templars basically
Read
is now
this.
the Freemasons.
And look at the Freemasons. The Freemasons aren't devil worshippers. Everything that they did is based on like a specific philosophy and like worship of knowledge, basically respect for knowledge, right? I mean, everything that they're founded upon, like, is knowledge, common sense. It's not even a rejection of God.
But this is where it kind of gets dicey, because it's like you can't be a Freemason unless you believe in God.
Yeah.
That's like a thing. But
Look
like I
at all
said,
of the
this whole
heads of
thing
the
with the
Freemasons. Look
Aleister
at all the
Crowley,
heads
where
of
it's like
Freemasons.
we
The heads of
consider,
Freemasons, they were all intelligent, smart men. They weren't devil worshippers.
yeah, but like the thing for me though is that it's like they say it's like, oh no, we believe in God, but they never specifically say which one. And then when you see Satan, say, well, the real God of the Bible is what you see there. It's the Lucifer. He's the light bringer. Is like do as thou wilt and all that kind of shit. That all of a sudden is a, you know what I mean? Like that's technically a god. But like even there, the writing on the hands, like you seen there. You know what I'm saying? And you have the symbolization of day and night, the sun and the moon. You're mute, guy.
Sorry. Dissolve and coagulate. Why would it say that?
Dissolve, break down.
Well, again, look at the
So-
imagery.
And
Look at the
coagulate
double
them
helix
together.
snake.
Yeah.
And he's got a heart on.
Oh, and the snakes are kissing it.
oh
My God.
He's got
The
boobs.
snakes are hock twine on his
Hawk chewing.
Yeah.
on his goat cock.
His
Oh my
her,
gosh.
because there seem to be boobs.
Yeah. So this
Mhm.
is like, okay, what do you think? Is this a
It's
flower?
the they, them.
No, is this like a flower coming out of his head?
No, it looks like fire.
Torch,
A
I think.
torch.
Yeah.
And there's like
But
a
again,
moon and nothing.
No, if you look at the top left and top right, the top left is the sun coming out, and then the top right is the moon. You know what I mean? And then again, the what you call it, the fucking like the whole kind of concept around this guy and what we're seeing now is half man, half woman, half goat kind of shit. If you look at the legs, it's goat legs.
With
It has the whole
wings.
Capricornicus, the goat, and all that kind of shit. That's why calling
With
people the
wings.
goat
It's
has
a
been normalized.
hippogriff with tits.
Pretty much.
Noise. Okay, let's see who this is that this is the guy who made that Baphomet photo or drawing, sorry. So who is this? Wait, what? The what? He was an emperor?
I think these streams will go really well when you learn how to read.
I can't read.
Oh my God.
No, they can read, but they can only read Greek and Hebrew, apparently.
Ancient Greek and ancient Hebrew, no less.
Oh gosh. Anyways, so he was a French esoteric poet writer. Initially wanted to be in the Catholic Church, abandoned his priesthood in his 20s to become a ceremonial magician. At the age of 40, he began professing knowledge of the occult and wrote 20 books on magic, the Kabbalah, whatever occult stuff. All right. Weird. So who is this guy?
Well, you just said. Kind of covered it.
Stop. All right, let's see. Later period.
And we see the double helix snake again.
Okay, here we go.
Half man, half beast, sitting on top with the wings.
This one looks like a dog head. And that one,
It's the devil.
that looks like a devil head. And they really like their Egyptian pharaoh like stuff. And this one has what's it called?
Uh,
A croissant.
Trident. A trident.
Trident.
Which goes back to our boy, what the fuck's he called again? Not Neptune. Well, yeah, Neptune was, I think, the Greek one, and then, or was that the Roman one? And then,
Oh, we found it. We found out. This all leads back to a socialism.
Those socialists.
Oh, and he contemplated magic as a new order and ideology, potentially a politically useful superstition by which new hierarchy would be articulated as he interpreted from blah, 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 blah.
new hierarchy, bringing in the new gods.
Yeah, so that's basically what is happening now.
Well, the thing is that if you actually look at Crowley's life and the people who he emulated, who formed these orders beforehand, all as he did was he realized the power that religion wields. And you can look years later at L. Ron Hubbard, who basically just copied Crowley's playbook, but without all of the crazy bullshit that he knew that people today wouldn't believe.
This is what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of like all this shit. Like, yeah, like he's clearly a madman. Wasn't even a fucking good mountaineer. Like, how can't you even be a good fucking mountaineer? Like, it's that you climbing a mountain. It's not like fucking rocket science. Do you know what I mean? But it's all the shit that's taken and pushed. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, look at many of these people who do this kind of stuff usually are failures to begin with, because L. Ron Hubbard was a science fiction writer and he wasn't a very good one.
Yeah.
He wrote a pretty shitty science fiction book, didn't sell very well, and then he shows his con man ways because he wrote a book basically telling you how you can con people through starting your own religion. And then he took what he did from that book, which is start religion. And what did he build the religion around? He built it around his first, well, only pretty much science fiction book that he wrote. If you read the science fiction book that he wrote, that forms the basis of the actual religion that he founded.
Shit, they're coming after Damon.
Sorry, they're after me because I'm spitting facts.
Where do you live? I mean, this is like every 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, I live in like the shittiest, kind of most war-torn part of the world.
Why don't you
right
London.
with the world dangers and troubles? You know, London.
Damon's giving us the word from the streets. yo.
Yeah, diversity is our strength. That's why you hear police sirens every 5 seconds outside my window.
Yep.
Based.
Okay, let's get back to some more Crowley stuff. Let's see. He believed in incarnation, not heaven or hell. And he's the one who started putting the K in magic to mean, not for funsies magic. And not for fun, magic like a magic like a cat.
I didn't know the K meant.
Yeah, the K meant like magic,
We're
like
serious.
esoteric magic, and without the K, magic is like pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Like a.
He only
trick.
did it to differentiate it between stage magic and occult.
Yes. Anyways, and he was big into numerology, chanting, self-discipline, astrology, tantric, alchemy, and a whole bunch of weird stuff. Basically, like every, basic
thing to get stupid, gullible women to drop their pants.
I don't think it's to get them to do that. It's just every single woman is into that. It's like so weird.
Drop your pants so that I can put these healing crystals in your butt cheeks, because that's where your chakra is that holds most of your anxiety.
Well,
that's what the butthole is, Kat. It's where the anxiety comes out of.
Oh my gosh.
It's where you put the crystals.
Well, don't you feel better when you have a good, nice?
Don't say anything weird. I don't know what you do with your crystals. Anyways, so
We know what Gwyneth Paltrow does with hers.
no.
She steams them.
She
Oh
steams
my
so bad.
gosh.
They fall out, and then she sells it.
Oh my gosh. It's scented.
It's
Didn't she sell candles
Yes.
that smell like her vagina?
Yes.
oh,
Who wants to
So-
smell that for Christmas?
So
What? I smell
weird.
BV. What's going on?
Oh my gosh.
Might as well just put a raw fish on the table, do you know what I'm saying?
It's like a festival toilet.
Oh my gosh. And okay. Moving
Fresh yeast.
on. You heard about the beers that they're
yeast?
making from these OnlyFans people?
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
spicy.
Oh, this
Pussy,
one's
you
got a
scared.
few venereal diseases. Somebody should call her quick.
Gosh. Oh, what if you buy the beer and then test it for STDs and then like let her know?
They wouldn't survive, but maybe
In
get
a
some
funny
DNA.
theory.
They should call it Coors Light, but spelled CWHORES.
Yes, very nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. Oh, and you can tell if someone is into this creepy crawly religion. Creepy crawly. Oh my god, cute. Okay, religion because their
Cute.
their greetings are.
Fuck yeah.
Can I just stop you for a second? Imagine Aleister Crowley when he started this religion of thinking. Years later, there's going to be a girl talking about what I founded, and she's going to be like, "Oh, so cute." Carry on.
Okay, so you can find out if somebody's into this creepy crawly religion because their greeting is "Do what thou wilt." And shall be the whole of the law. So that's how they greet each other. Or another common greeting that they use is peace, tolerance, and truth. Or the number 93, which symbolizes love and will, which is from the Greek numerological values of whatever that is. So weird. Anyways.
Sounds like the left of today.
Yeah.
Peace, tolerance, and let me do what I fucking want.
Love and
Peace, tolerance,
light.
and my truth.
Yeah. My truth, not your truth.
Okay, so
There is no the truth.
Wait. I think we should do
No,
a
gosh.
test where for a month we go up to people.
And we just say
We
this.
just do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law.
And like
Hi.
and then see
Now
if
show me your
like
pussy crystals.
shove crystals up your ass.
Reach into your pants,
No.
depending on where you are, behind or in the front, and say, "Yeah, my
No.
Blarney Stone. Would you like to kiss it?"
Okay, stop. Oh my gosh.
I've
Anyway,
steamed it for you.
I've steamed it. It's well done. It's cooked.
gosh. Anyways,
Not clean. I won't say that.
okay. So moving on. Remember how we
Yeast
originally
adds taste.
remember how we originally talked about the practice of eating blood? And some of you said it's good, it doesn't work, and it's fine, it makes you vomit, whatever. Anyways, so he made something called the Gnostic Mass, which basically stole it a little bit from Catholicism, whatever. What is so funny? Anyways, it involves a priest and a priestess to represent male and female as well as children, which they say was represented by adults. And their Eucharist are called the cakes of light, which sometimes contain menstrual blood, just regular blood, semen, vaginal lubrication, and even animal blood. But after the AIDS epidemic, they will burn them and then remake them into a new cake of light to prevent disease transmission. See,
What?
very hygienic. So they would have a cake made out, let's say, blood. And then they would burn it so like the blood could not give you anything. And then they
Wait.
would remake it into another cake with like the
Wait.
powder of the ash. I don't know.
Right. they've already got this. They've had it in England for I don't know how long, maybe Ireland,
gosh.
maybe Scotland. Blood sausage.
I don't think that's the same.
Black pudding.
It's blood. Might have some semen in there too.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe a little bit of vaginal lubrication has been used.
Gosh.
You know?
That's why I always like to add vaginal lubrication after. Just you need that nutritious stuff. The cum,
it's got
the cum I'm
protein
not
in it.
really a fan of. Trying to cut down on that, but
Yeah. Just-
but yeah.
Yes. So anyways, okay, they also believe in sex magic, which they stole from the Indian practice of tantric, whatever.
Karma
Tantricism.
Sutra.
Karma Sutra.
Karma Sutra is just like a book on how to like live and
Only a few
No,
chapters
the
are
Karma
on
Sutra
sex.
is
yeah,
basically-
it's a
This is on
very
other
small.
things.
We can do a whole
My
episode on
friend,
that.
I show
Oh,
you.
we
It's
should.
very
We
good
should
read.
draw like the,
What are you doing? Anyways,
Kat, what are you saying, Kat? I don't understand. I don't understand. Can you please tell me what you're saying?
oh my gosh.
Well, yeah.
My
What
friend.
is it with the hand? They always do the hand, like you're trying to screw in a light bulb.
And the head shake, you know what I mean? I don't know what you mean.
Do you remember like there was a study where like everybody stood up in a like a doctor's office whenever a bell would ring, and then the
Yeah, I
people
know the
who-
one.
yeah, and the people who were not in the study
No, I thought that was-
eventually.
A joke. I don't know what you're saying.
Okay,
that was
there is
so-
a study where a bunch of people are in the waiting room of a doctor's office. Most of them are in on the study. There's one person who's not in on the study. So the rest of the people who are in on it, there's a bell that rings and they all stand up for a few minutes and then they all sit down, right? And they keep doing this over and over. And the person who doesn't know what the hell's going on, just looking at them. And eventually, after a few times, he starts doing it too. And then she starts doing it too. And all of them start doing it too.
Them.
Like, yeah, they all start doing it too. And it's just like, it just shows you. So all you need is one person who has like Tourette's. And whenever they're doing the head motions, what are you talking about? And then everybody in the whole country is doing it. And it never goes away. And that's how easily humans are influenced.
This person had like wrist problems. Like, hello, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, my neck. Yes. No.
Okay. So, all right.
No.
It's the original bobblehead.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so all right, moving on. Back to the sex magic. I had somebody come to my podcast like a year or 2, 3 years ago, come and talk about red pill stuff, masculinity, all this stuff. And then at the end of the podcast, we turned it off and everything. We're just talking. And then I asked him, 'cause it sounded like he did not agree that like, women should ever work or whatever, which at the time I thought like, yeah, that's good. I don't want to work anyways. So he was like saying that women shouldn't work. And I was like, that sounds great. And he's like, I'm like, do you think that they should like just cook and clean all day or like raise kids? And he's like, no, they shouldn't do any of that. They should sit at home and pleasure themselves while manifesting wealth for their husbands. That's what he said women
That
should
sounds
spend
like
all
OnlyFans.
their time doing. What?
That sounds like OnlyFans.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
How else are you going to manifest wealth just by sitting at home and rubbing your clit?
Oh my God. Anyways, so that was crazy. Yeah. But it sounds way better than going to work. But like if you do OnlyFans and you have to videotape it, that's disgusting. But then I realized he was talking about like some satanic weird stuff. All right. So moving on. In his religion or whatever, once you reach the top of the hierarchy, and they always have a hierarchy. Every pyramid scheme has a hierarchy, right? So when you reach the top, you become a magi. I think it's something like that. And magi, and there's 7 of them that he considers to be the great magi of the world history. And you can speak this. What does this say?
Lao Tzu.
Lao Tzu, whatever. This is the founder of Taoism. and Siddhartha,
Lao Tzu.
Lao Tzu.
whatever, you guys duke it out. And then Siddhartha Gautama, which is the Buddha, and Krishna, which is the avatar of Vishnu, Tho, which is the Egyptian god, also known as Tahuti, and is related to Hermeticism. We can do that one day. We can do about like, what's it called? The Emerald Tablets of Tho. You guys heard of that
Thoth.
stuff?
Mm-hmm.
The Emerald Tablets of Thoth.
Tough, whatever. And then the other one is Moses, the Hebrew prophet, and then Dionysus, the Greek god, Mohammed, the Islamic prophet, and of course, Crowley included himself, the founder of Telema.
And notice there's one prophet they didn't mention.
Oh,
The one true God.
yes, that was carefully left out.
Because he's the only prophet that you cannot say anything about it, because like again, all he done was tell the truth. And by doing that, what he showed, and again, like I said, like Muhammad, you can point to Aisha, you can point to all the warlord shit. Even with Moses, you could have criticisms for Moses as well, because for me at least anyway, the story of Moses is the hero becoming the villain. Freed the slaves only to enslave his own people. Now, the story of Jesus though, all Jesus done was tell the truth. And bear in mind, the people chose a mass murderer over someone who told the truth. And that was the message that resonates. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
That he showed the people what they were. That they would rather free a mass murderer than tolerate someone who told the truth. So again, when they're saying like the story of Jesus Christ, it is literally that kind of story of like that sacrifice that he made, that he showed us the truth of what we are. You know what I mean? And like I said, the like that's why there's a saying, it's like you say Jesus' name to a demon and they will literally cower. There's a clip of Lady Gaga. She's on the Jonathan Ross show and she says something wacky and he goes,
Yeah.
oh dear Lord. And then she does the hand where she blocks out the eye, representing Horus because he lost his eye, or Ra, whatever, because he lost his eye. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, this shit is like it is all linked, and like the whole kind of like the ancient Egyptian and all that kind of shit. It's like I said, they're building towards trying to bring back the old gods, and even with the socialism and all that stuff, they're trying to deny the one true God, the monotheism, because they want to bring back gods on earth and all that kind of shit.
Do you guys think that this dilemma, whatever religion, is the equivalent to what we consider Satanism?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, we talked last time about how like the movie and music industry use a lot of this type of stuff, but I found 10 rock and metal songs that are actually inspired by Aleister Crowley. So by his creepy Crowley religion. Ozzy Osbourne literally has a song called Mr. Crowley.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty much out there. Iron Maiden has a song called Moonchild, which, just like the guy from Scientology, Crowley made a book called Moonchild, like a fictional book, and that didn't do so well, so then he made his religion. And there's one from Ministry called Golden Dawn, and that is
The order that he
Yeah.
belonged to.
yeah, the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. And it uses samples of Crowley's Call of the Second. I don't even know this word. An Enochian chant used to summon spirits. Wait, Enoch? Enochian?
Yeah, Enoch.
Is it like the Book of Enoch stuff? Like, what is going on? Do you think that's demonic?
I haven't read
Well,
enough about that.
I believe it.
Oh my gosh.
But I mean, like there is thing like where they removed it, but the Ethiopian Bible
They removed the
includes it. Sorry, Dan? Damon?
Damon?
Were you saying something?
It sounded like you said they removed their butt.
No, my gosh.
No.
Okay.
Remove the butthole.
Then they put it on top of their head. They switched their head and their butt.
It's a
Yes.
levitating butthole.
It's like a weird. It's like a human centipede thing with just one person.
Yes.
Do you think the human centipede thing is like some sort of demonic ritual?
Could
We
be.
can find out. Let's do it again.
Okay, the next episode, we all scurry around the internet and see if that has anything to do with the demonic ritual.
God.
Okay.
Poor Mary, she's been having a bit of a problem with her bowels lately.
Okay.
Henry and George down the way
Did
are gonna
you-
have a real problem.
Did you
here
guys
too.
see the? Did you guys see the Key and Peele sketch? The human centipede one.
No.
No.
Please bring that up on YouTube. Let's just play that.
Okay, let me finish this, but like somebody search that up and give me the link.
Tarek, if you can find it, just Key and Peele human centipede.
Fabulous.
And it's
Okay.
safe. It's safe to play, I think. There's nothing bad.
I doubt it, but who
They're
cares?
cheek to cheek.
Anyways, so then there's some band called Behemoth, which has a song called "Oh Father, Oh Satan, Oh Son," which is like pretty on the nose. And there's Ex-Hoarder with song. Okay, whatever. Oh, the only one that I know of is David Bowie. He was super into Crowley, so that's pretty sad.
And the song.
Oh, Quicksand with Bowie's tribute to Crowley, and it's pretty straightforward. And it says, I'm closer to the golden dawn, immersed in Crowley's uniform of imagery, blah, 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 blah. My overriding interest was in Kabbalah and Crowleyism. They call it Crowleyism. That the whole dark and rather fearsome never world of the wrong side of the brain. And look, he was also into dressing like a pharaoh.
Notice the rings. You got the serpents again, and then on the top as well, you have like the moon symbol again.
You had some
Lot
other
of shit.
serpents somewhere else.
Is
Yes,
it?
Stephen, great. There's
Yeah.
the cobra on his forehead thing.
He's missing the butthole in his face.
No, but I think the butthole was represented by those blue dots in the circle, and like the serpent is coming out of it.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
So,
like
blue
a
dots are
reverse
just lots of little hemorrhoids all the way around it.
Yes, it's
No.
filled, it's swollen.
or fissures.
Fissures, yes. Fissures.
Anal fissures.
Fissures, yes.
Painful.
Mm.
It's
Okay.
a pretty big butthole.
It is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Looks like a dildo helmet. Not gonna lie.
It's all stretched out.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Mhm. All right. Okay.
Gigantic golden knob.
Oh, yeah. And another one was Marilyn Manson, who did stuff on Crowley.
Zero surprises.
We're going to ride to the Abbey of Thelema. I will do what I will. Oh, did you hear that?
No.
Shush. That Marilyn Manson and somebody else who's famous, but who I don't know, so I didn't remember their name, graped, what's her name? Lana Del Rey. According to like internet lore, there was a video of it.
Well, didn't a whole bunch of people make claims against him?
Oh, yeah. Lots of people made claims against him.
I mean, let's be fair. I mean, even okay, I know fame is supposed to add a few points, but he was not really going to get anyone consenting if he wasn't famous.
I mean,
Motherfucker was paler than me too, and that's saying something. Like to be paler than me. Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
He looked like Weird Al Yankovic if Weird Al Yankovic was like even
Strung out on meth.
uglier.
What?
He was like a caricature of Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So you want to see your butthole thing?
Show me your genitals. Genitals. Show me your genitals.
Oh. Is this it? Oh no.
What?
Okay, wait, hold on. Here we go. Okay. Alrighty.
Oh yeah.
Oh, then I'm gonna get like a thingy majiggies.
Oh god.
I can do it
No,
like
like what will happen is like it'll say it's copyright, it doesn't think, but you can just mute that section when you go back on it. You know
you
what
know,
I'm
I'm not gonna do that. I don't have that kind of lifestyle. I can't go back and watch this again.
No, you don't go back and watch it. It's literally if you go into your YouTube, your content
No,
tab,
what,
and then you click live, there'll
sorry,
be a list, and then you
1.25
just go
should be fine.
click. You basically click 2 buttons and it's done.
Okay, tell me how to do that later. Here.
But dumb.
Beautiful skit.
It's awesome. I'm sorry. It's awesome. Key and Peele are legendary.
We just can't get away from assholes and shit tonight, can we?
No, but I mean, that's a great place for us to round things up. What are we going to do next time? Because I feel like. Stop. What are you doing?
Round.
Stop.
Round like a butthole.
Chocolate starfish.
This is why he can't be on.
Hot tour.
Hot tour.
Bit on that time.
Did you ever see that? Did I show it to you?
Yes, I did.
Hot tour.
You showed
Spit on
me
that butthole.
It's so gross.
ever since.
Okay. All right. So next time we should do something on. What did I say before?
Not that.
Oh, come on.
I remember you said, let's talk about that, and I instantly put it out of my head. So I forgot what it was.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at something. This is not anything, but we should probably look at this. Hold on. This is inappropriate. Hold on. Pretty sure you can't look at this. But here we go.
Faggot Hill. That's what we should look into.
Yes. Wait, what the? Why do they have like monk hairstyles where it's like they have like a ball patch on the top of their, but they're also
Are these
crocodiles?
gators?
They're gators.
Yes.
He's shitting him with his butthole.
Why
do they have a
why
bald
does it look
spot?
like
They have hair with a bald spot.
That is odd.
Very like a mullet with a bald spot.
Mm-hmm.
This is very interesting.
It's like an ancient bidet.
So the Kappa are headless demons and dung eaters. What? The Japanese are what? There's
Okay, Kat, you need to show this video. It's called Two Girls, One Cup.
No,
Basically,
no.
it's Japanese culture.
no,
Hang on
it's
a
not
second, though.
Japanese
Hang on a
culture.
second, though. If they're headless, how can they eat poop without a head?
These have heads. What are you
go
talking about?
You go into the throat, just directly into the throat. There was how long did that chicken last? There was a chicken that had no head. That doesn't make any sense that would be. It's got to be. No, it can't be real.
Huh, interesting. Anyways, so that's
Is it
fun.
cut off at the.
Yeah.
No, it's
I
not.
never found the whatever you were talking about, the Berlin papyrus, whatever. Papyrus. Oh, have you heard about the you want to do yeah, I remember it now. You want to do something on the emerald tablets of
Oh, that's a big thing. There's shit
we don't have
tons.
to give it any credence. We can just
No,
rip
I
it.
legit believe. I believe it, but it's just there's so fucking much on that.
So we can probably knock it out in 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's because you don't prepare and you get everything from Chat GPT. So,
Facts.
she was the girl who did her homework on the bus, and then she was like, "Oh, fuck this. This will be all right anyway."
Exactly.
No, that is not true. Just because I don't do homework now doesn't mean I didn't before.
Old habits, Cat. Old habits die hard.
There's no work in the home. No work in the home.
Yes, I just sit around all day and chat GPT.
Just man, GPT. The demons coming. They're coming for me. But not, like it's like I said, they still like the red shoe stuff that we need to do.
What about it? Like, what more?
It's like we had Will Smith with red shoes on his most recent the BET Awards.
Yeah, I know. I looked into that Ring of Fire thing, and it's something about like fire cleansing you, for purifying you, and redemption from God. So I don't think it's demonic. But the red shoes threw me off.
But there's also like I said, the whole shit that I want to link, where it's like the fuck. What were you saying? Bohemian Grove, and how like that's linking in, like that's basically the modern day kind of like religion or cult.
Okay.
The bollocks is.
You will be in charge of Bohemian Grove. So you're going to be the host that day. So you're going to have
Okay.
to like come up with everything, and then we'll just go along for the ride.
Yeah.
Because
Like I said,
I'm
like-
not researching Bohemian Grove. I feel like
Why?
I did that when I was in, I did that like in the 90s.
She's like, so
I did that in the
2000.
90s, and it took me a long time to leave them. And then I needed therapy. And then
I need to give them all like my period blood and my vaginal discharge, like, and then they made a cake out of it. It was kind of weird. Then,
And then they
then-
broke my ankles. What the hell?
They dragged me into the forest.
but I got a nice pair of red shoes out of it.
Then when I was on
Okay.
the fire, about to be lit on fire, I was like, this is the end. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done.
what I think we should do, right, is a deep dive into the deep dive into the red shoes thing. Is
What
to
more?
investigate-
What more? What did
I'll
we
tell
forget?
you what more.
I think we need to
I'll tell you what more,
experience it.
and I think this is going to take your channel to a whole new level. Kat.
Okay, we're
So you better
renting the
thank me.
island.
You better thank me, right?
Okay.
Is we all organize a live stream. Sorry, unless we can take it even deeper, and you organize a trip to the UK, and Teriak and myself and you guys bring the family to the UK, right? And how old are your kids?
Teriak, how old are your kids?
No, your kids, Kat.
Leprechauns. What? I just have an 11-year-old. It's fine.
Just
Break
one
your
kid.
ankles.
Okay, break your ankles. Perfect.
Just one kid.
Yes.
Just one.
Yeah.
11. Okay, 11's a bit old, but
Sorry.
here's the thing.
Sorry.
Here's the thing,
Before
right?
8 or it's too late.
We'll rent out a cabin, right? And just to examine the logistics of this, right? I'm not saying we break his ankle or her ankle, but we hobble it somehow in a way that they're going to recover from eventually, right? And then we give them a little head start, and we give them like a little bucket of paint that's going to drip every once in a while, and then we just see how long it's going to take us to get to the kid. We won't kill it. We'll but when we get there, we'll be like, hey, it's over. And then we investigate whether or not this is going to be an entertaining thing that rich people are likely to do or not. Because I don't think that a hobbled kid is going to be much of a challenge to hunt.
But I mean, rich people, they don't work out like regular people. They don't have to leave their homes.
Well, now they do because
Their
they're on all
bodies
those
are
Disney
soft.
steroids.
What?
They're
Because
on
of-
all those Disney steroids, and they've all got their personal trainers and shit.
Yeah, but that doesn't, unless you're outside every day working, you don't get the bone density to like achieve this type of feat.
Against a kid with a broken ankle.
I think we should open this up like an experiment. to
Wait,
everyone.
Just pull
Maybe
in
we should
Angelina
get some
Jolie, just rent
volunteers.
one from Africa.
Oh my gosh, stop. Okay. This is why we're never going to get like seriously monetized.
I think this could get you all of the watchtowers that you need.
God.
And
You
all
get
is
a
this going to
reality
cost you?
show.
All
Oh
is
my
this going
god,
to
Broken
cost you?
Ankles reality show.
All
No,
is this
no,
going to
Red
cost you
Shoes
is
reality show.
temporarily hobbling your kid. Like, would you make that deal?
I can tell her to like walk on one foot.
What?
Because some of the theories were they broke one ankle, some of them were they broke two, which that
Well,
one didn't
how
make
about
sense.
night one? We just hobble one ankle, right?
Oh, she got too
And
far.
the
I gotta do
second
both
night
of
we do
them.
two.
And then
Yeah.
the second night we could do the other one.
Yes.
Gonna be like that scene from Deadpool where it's like he just keep breaking every single bone in his body while he's trying to kick the shit out of the steel guy.
Oh
It's
yeah.
gonna be like the T-Rex thing. You know what I mean?
Are you here, God? It's me, Margaret.
Your poor wife.
Chat,
Oh,
would you
God.
watch it? Do you think we should just hobble Cat's kid's ankle, and we could live stream it, and you could even place bets. Each of us will kind of rent a different cabin in the forest, and we'll synchronize the time, and we go out and we'll see who catches the kid first. But we just got to remember, no killing. At least not on the first night, because we still need to do the second one with both ankles.
Of course.
Oh my gosh. So this is
Remember-
Would the
easily
chat be
going to be
interested?
chopped up and used against us in a court of law. But that's why I have a disclaimer.
Is it cheating if you have twins and you can use one of them as a decoy?
Hmm.
Good
These
point.
are the questions.
These questions need answers.
Mm-hmm.
My gosh.
Hey,
Yes.
we're just trying to offer solutions here. You know what I'm saying?
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Can you use this to get out of child support payments? Well, if the kid doesn't make it back from the forest, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can't support anything you can't find.
Oh, she got away. So sorry. But both her ankles were broken. Oh, I know.
Madeline
Wait a sec.
McCann.
Yeah, I was about to say that, David. Is that what happened to Madeline McCann?
Madeline McCant.
Who is this?
Madeline a cunt.
McCain? What? Who are we talking about?
You don't know about Madeline McCann?
No. Is this like an Irish person?
Madeline
No,
McCann.
it was English.
Same.
Damon, next stream, you tell we deep dive into that because that's a whole thing. Like
Okay,
who done it,
next stream
or
will
if they
be
did it, or
Madeline
if they
McCann.
didn't.
What? How is this going to help you? Why do you want to apply for child support?
Plus, like, how are you just gonna get 2 extra birth certificates made?
This
Like
is
you're
too
just standing in a hospital.
complicated.
I know I only have 1, but can you print me 3 and then put 2 different names on the other ones?
I identify as having 3 kids.
My man.
It's my truth. Okay.
Yeah, let's wrap it up because we're going up to the 2 hours.
All
What
right,
have we got
guys.
to say about this week's episode?
So we've learned that you can talk to a headless demon entity that helps you control and bind other demon entities to get them to do stuff for you. but you have to do a lot of work, and it's 18 months, which is like much more of a requirement. And I doubt anybody in the modern era can do this type of thing because we just don't have the same stamina and dedication that the people of the past did, because nobody wants to work anymore.
We also learned that you shouldn't get Chat GPT to do your homework. Research is key. And yeah, honestly, Crowley, I think, was just a phony. He was a fake. Back in the days before people actually had the internet and were able to kind of verify shit. Yeah. Nobody believes in that shit anymore. You don't have male societies of adventurers.
Yeah, like when was the last time either of you have climbed a mountain of any sorts? Like, I just don't
Well,
see it
Faggot Hill
happening.
got climbed by Teriak a little while ago.
I climbed Faggot Hill.
Wonderful.
Was it grueling, Teriak? Did it do a number on you?
Yeah,
He
it's quite
couldn't walk
slippery.
for weeks.
Did you
It
get
was very
sweaty?
wet.
Oh, there's some lubrication involved.
I left with a limp.
It's a big mountain.
But Damon, stop making a mountain out of a molehill, or stop making a mountain out of a faggot hill.
Oh my gosh. Okay, moving on.
But
It's a little
yeah,
much.
TOS
in
is
terms
fine.
of-
Faggot Hill. It's a real place.
it's a real
Okay.
place, County Cork, in Ireland.
Okay.
I'm telling you,
Allowed to say
boys.
it.
So is there anything else that we learned in this stream that was like helpful in society?
Yeah, so like I said, in terms of my whole thing, they are trying to bring back the old gods. I'll be going through this in the whole kind of Bohemian Grove, what it's like nowadays, all that kind of shit, and tying it into the whole, like we kind of pushed on with the Templars, what went down there. It's gonna be like a whole fucking like the Always Sunny in Philadelphia meme, where it's like fucking all these kind of links and all that kind of shit. In terms of like the main thing though, is like, and it ties into social model stuff, this whole do as thou will, mind your own business, just let me go after the kids, we're coming for your children, all that kind of shit. And that's how you basically identify these motherfuckers, this whole kind of thing of like, do as thou will, all that kind of shit. But to end on the words of King Solomon, Proverbs 21:12, the righteous one takes note of the house of the wicked and brings wicked to ruin. So notice the stark differences. Oh, just do whatever you want. Or you notice these motherfuckers are wrong, bring it to ruin. Those are the two differences. You know what I mean? So this whole thing of like, because like they'll try to phrase it like anything they can in terms of Jesus wanted to love, peace, love, all this kind of bollocks. All it is, and like Damon keep mentions too with the whole kind of like argument they try to use. Oh, we were just born this way. Why are you using an argument that like basically enables all these kind of PDF files, BCI, all this kind of shit? Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's not harming you, so why should you? Because it is wicked, and like I said, bring wicked to ruin, boys. Like I said, it's kind of crazy how all this kind of thing is linked together and all that kind of shit, but. And one thing I always kind of point to is like, even like when you read the stories of the Bible, there were these cults back in the day. And yeah, Crowley was clearly a fucking like con man, all that kind of shit. But that doesn't mean that there aren't actual wicked people out there that are basically using that to manipulate the population and to try and bring these old gods back. So that's my main thing to end on.
According to ChatGPT, Baphomet.
So we didn't learn anything this week then. All right.
According to ChatGPT, Baphomet gained prominence in the 19th century through various occult traditions, particularly through the teaching of Eliphas Levi, the French occultist,
Eliphas Levi.
who is the one who did the picture that we showed previously, and eventually the Crowley guy tried to get that. entity's attention that he drew. Anyways, Levy depicted Baphomet as a hermaphroditic figure symbolizing the unity of opposites and spiritual enlightenment.
Hence the boobs.
Okay. Concepts represent balance, duality, spiritual transformation, hidden knowledge, like the light and the dark, the male and the female.
And don't forget the floating butthole.
I don't.
Oh yes.
That's the other guy. Maybe we can ask ChatGPT who he is. No, never mind. Anyways, so what we've learned is that this guy, Levy, made up some stuff and wrote about it. And then the next guy, Crowley, read that stuff and said, let me steal some of that and make up my own stuff and add to it. And that's how this happened. So maybe
And like,
Baphomet
there
isn't
a
even
brand
anything.
that's called like, but isn't there a brand called like Levi's or some shit like that?
Well, the Levy family is like one of the oldest, whatever.
They're supposed to be from the Cohens and the Levies were supposed to be high priests of protecting the Ark of the Covenant, and they're only supposed to. Levies are supposed to marry Levies or Cohens. Cohens are supposed to marry Levies or Cohens. They're not supposed to marry anyone else. So they're basically highly inbred.
But all they do in their entire family lineage is like esoteric shit.
But
Brownie more
also,
inbred to
the
being a sandwich.
the genes weren't the family name. It was Levi Strauss, I think, wasn't it?
I don't know.
know. It's possible that
But maybe they
It's-
maybe the original name was because they wanted to, like, you know, pay homage to this family that's big in esoteric culture.
possible.
That doesn't mean shit, though.
Strauss could be the last name. Levi Strauss.
It was, yeah. Levi Strauss was who made the jeans, the famous 501s.
Which are pretty rough jeans today.
Okay. So this has been a great episode. My favorite part was
The
when
ChatGPT part.
when ChatGPT told me to use what's it called, eerie music in the intro, and I almost said eerie music in introducing. I almost said that, but I didn't because I knew better. Anyways, so next time we're gonna do a whole deep dive into what is that thing? Oh, the
Madeline McCann.
okay. You want to do that one first, or you want to do Teriac first?
The Bohemian Grove thing, I think we agree. I think we need to take more time to prepare for that. That's going to be a big thing.
Okay,
Need
wait.
some Alex Jones.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Yeah.
I looked at everything from Alex Jones already. Like I'm
gonna eat your
Italian.
ass.
Oh my gosh, hold on.
Making the
I'll eat your
frog
spiritual
gray,
butthole.
gay, whatever.
Whatever.
I'm a white guy and I'm ready to kill.
I'm a white guy. I'm ready to kill.
Okay, Stephen, you can't repeat it. It's already been said.
What?
Shh.
I'm going to be the back of the human centipede.
Ugh.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm out of control. I apologize for that.
I'll eat your ass. I will. I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass first.
Nice.
No, 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 no.
All right, guys. So is there anything else? Okay. So we're gonna do that chick. Damon is going to be in charge of that stream, so I don't have to do any chat.
And Teriac. We were both there.
You were both there?
No.
Suspicious. Okay. So just give me the name of the person so I can at least make a cool thumbnail and intro.
Madeline McCann.
I don't. Why are you so annoying?
Because
You
it's
asked for the name. It's like, well,
times.
tell me your name, Madam McCann. Why are you so annoying? I just answered your question. That's all I was doing.
You
Oh,
should ask her
oh.
parents that. You should ask her parents why was she so annoying. That's why she went missing.
Why is she important though? Like let's be real. Lots of people go missing. Why is this one important?
Because she was white.
So that's the whole episode.
No,
That's right.
Oh my god.
it was just how it was handled. How it was handled. International police fuck ups. The whole were her parents guilty, weren't they? The mother just didn't seem to give a shit. The dad just wasn't very likable. A lot of what the neighbors said just see me. I'm not being funny, but I remember watching the news on day one, the first appearance of the parents in front of the press, and we just found out what happened. And I saw the mother and the father there speaking to the press, and straight away, in literally less than 20 seconds, I was like, they killed their kid. You just felt it instantly. They killed their kid. There's no two ways about it. They did it 100%. It's not that the kid went missing. It's not that they were negligent. I just got a vibe, and most people got a vibe. They did it 100% responsible.
Can we do it about police fuck ups? So then when we all take a story and was like, this is like fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't like police stuff. I need something different, like a different topic, something more fun. I'll research cosmic buttholes. You guys do this stuff. And we'll reconvene next Sunday.
Are you saying you think she disappeared into a cosmic butthole?
I mean, the jury's still out. So we will see.
Okay.
Oh, and maybe one of you can also because there's that theory that's going around that the other girl that got missing that was like in the pageants with like the makeup on. I don't know what child that was. That
Yeah, I know, because most children in pageants have makeup on. So
God,
it makes it
you
complicated
did not
to
narrow that
know
down
which one.
whatsoever.
Except for that one that didn't make it.
I don't know what her name, but there's some weird TikTok. Yeah, you have to go to TikTok when you're coming up with stuff because all the juicy details are there. There's this one girl on TikTok that has an entire account devoted to who Jack the Ripper is, and she thinks it's a famous artist. I forgot who it was. I don't know. And she just
I know. You might have to ask ChatGPT who it was.
Y'all are haters.
Like I said, I can throw in the Kurt Cobain thing into that as well. It's kind of similar kind of pattern.
Sure, it's a cop thing. It's a legal matter.
And trust me, boys, there's a lot to go into that one.
Okay, and Damon, can you say a bottle?
Butthole.
It's close. It's close.
No, she's saying
yes.
bottle of water.
A bottle of water.
Excuse me, mate. Can I get a bottle of water?
Bottle of water.
A bottle of water? Is that a bottle of water?
Oh god. Now, Damon, you got to learn a Persian accent.
You can't. It sounds like a gay man. You can't speak Persian without implicating yourself.
I can't. I don't know. I don't know enough Persian people. Most people in London now, well, not most. A lot of people in London now are Indians, and they also say bottle of water a funny way.
Well, because now they're British.
Yeah.
Basically,
it's
British.
weird though because they will try to speak with an English accent, but when it comes, there's certain words where you can hear the Indian accent really come out, and that's one. Yeah.
All right.
Rickshaw.
What? Anyways, the John Benet Ramsey was the other missing girl.
John Bonet, yeah.
Yeah. So that one, there's a lot of TikTok drama on. I just keep scrolling because
was that the one ZT Den, if you know, was John Bonet Ramsey
one of the 411 disappearances.
What is that?
Oh, you don't know 411?
Information?
I think it was 411. Hang on a second, let me just double check. The missing 411, you know? Did you not look into that?
Nope.
You don't know about the missing 411? It's a
No.
big thing. Look into it. Missing 411. Just search it. You'll see.
It's also Jantix is saying it's pronounced John Benet. You're right. Fuck the French.
All right, here we go. Oh, come on. It's a magazine. I can't read the
We
whole
don't
thing.
want it to sound. We don't want to sound gay. That's what we're not saying. Just saying John Bonnet.
Yeah. Not a
Wonderful.
fillet. It's a fillet.
Yeah.
Where is it? To read a whole.
Control F.
Oh, Control F. I don't have an F. Forget it. Oh, wait. Is that an alien? This magazine's legit. I'm a Democrat, no Republican. No, I'm pro-science. Wow, you're pro wherever the money goes. I see what that is. No, I don't know. I can't find it. Oh, this is cool. Dragon.
I don't think that was on the missing 411, but I'll have to
Here
look
it
into
is.
Okay. On the day after Christmas in 1996, when I was not a little girl, but I was very young, the child beauty pageant star John Benet Ramsey, age 6, was found dead. How do you say this?
Garroted.
Garroted and her skull broken. Garroted.
That's the
I'm
cheese,
sorry.
cheese wire around the neck. And just
Ah,
a garrote
That's-
wire.
that's a little violent, don't you think? I mean,
It's
no
like-
matter what your kid does, that's taking a little bit far.
It's
Yeah,
unnecessary.
why can't they just break the ankles? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
break
just
their
let 'em
ankles
run a
and
little
put them on
bit, you know?
timeout.
Eat them, make shoes out of the skin.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, in the basement of her family's home in Boulder, Colorado, as police, blah, 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 blah. National news, blah, 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 blah. What is this?
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, ZT Den said it's the one where the Dr. Phil interviewed the father. That was creepy as shit. The guy just didn't even try to hide it. I watched that. Did you not see the interview with Dr. Phil?
Nope.
This father just did not give a shit. He wasn't even trying to act innocent. I think he must have been a bit of a sociopath. The guy was just so creepy.
And what was the mother like?
The mother was, I can't remember now, but the brother of John Burnett was on one of the interviews with Dr. Phil, and basically saying that he suspected the father killed the child, because the father had some I don't know if we can say the word, but nasty material of
Yeah.
John Burnett
Mhm.
on his laptop, and the kid
Yeah.
found it. And the father, I think, later on said it was doctored or photoshopped or something like that, but apparently it wasn't. And the brother knew that John Burnett was going to likely confront the father about it, and then all of a sudden, oh, kid went missing, and found dead.
Oh, wait. An investigation of the missing 411 conspiracy. In his Missing 411 series of books, author David Paulides claims that people are going missing in the U.S. national parks under unusual circumstances, and the National Park Service is obstructing attempts to investigate. But what are the facts? How does that relate to John Benet Ramsey?
Well, because there was a kid that had a similar name, and I thought it was one of the kids. But these are kids who just go missing, and then later on they might find weird things like a body part.
I mean,
But-
that's like an animal eating them.
No, that's what they always seem to think, but it's not, because they find strange things like clothes organized into neatly folded piles that show up like maybe a year or 2 years later, but they look like they're fairly preserved. And they might find a body part like long after the kid went missing, and it doesn't look like it was from like years before. It looks like it had just been cut off. So weird shit like that. Or body parts arranged kind of like, there was one guy who was it was in several categories. Sometimes it's children, sometimes it's other people, and there was one which was about hunters, and it's missing hunters. And I think this one particular guy, they found everything, but it was miles and miles and miles apart at different times. So they found a backpack in one area, and then much later, I think months later, they found a body part in another area, and then they found shoes in another area. And it was almost like somebody was placing this stuff there at intervals to be found. And then later on, they found like the skull, but it was arranged in a certain way, and I think the top of the skull had been cut off.
So probably
it's weird.
Satanists.
I don't
Yeah.
know. The weird thing is it wasn't presented in any kind of way that would suggest like something ritualistic. It was almost like it was there to be found, like almost like somebody saying, "Hey, I'm playing games with you. I want to kind of, you know." It was almost like somebody did like a weird Easter egg hunt with body parts.
Nice.
But that's what they say. Like when like these kind of like psychopaths eventually do get caught, it's like when they're in the interrogation room, they actually like start admitting to all the shit, because it's almost like they're bragging. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. What's this supposed to be?
Okay, this is Aleister Crowley's daughter, who
So
looks
glad you asked.
totally normal,
Yeah.
right? Totally normal, functioning child. She doesn't look like she's being forced into anything. She's cool with this.
Yeah, she's so happy looking.
Yeah, this is your typical happy-go-lucky child.
What did she turn into when she got older?
I don't know. I don't care.
Did she get older? Was that the last
We don't
known
know.
appearance?
Well, look,
We
I
don't
mean,
know.
is she crazy though? Because at least she kind of knows that she's a girl, or knew
Well,
that she was a girl.
See? So he
to
was a
be honest,
great father at the end of the day. What a wonderful way to round out this story of just a great family man, a great father.
Yeah, his
Mhm.
daughter didn't have pronouns in her bio. That's
I
one thing
mean-
we can say.
Look, it sounds like a win to me.
Like I said, it's creepy shit, man. Creepy shit.
Ace Jesus.
Cat's been lifted.
Oh gosh.
We don't have any like funny, cute memes of Damon because he refuses to show us what he looks like.
Yeah, I want to keep my job, thanks.
In the Secret Service.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
a spy.
super famous. You guys would recognize me straight away.
Okay, let's see. Okay, this is another one for you guys to look into. And you just let me know. We're going to do one all on missing children.
Oh, Summer's Wells. We'll look into that.
Yeah, so one like all on missing, the next Sunday will be all on missing children. So then I can reuse some of the old red shoe conspiracies video since there's all these kids running. It's going to be perfect. And put some like woods and stuff because they always get found in the woods. And just like thinking about it, being a child, you should never go to the woods.
Oh, I went to the woods all the time.
And look what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kidnapped a bunch of kids.
Yeah, cat kidnapped Stephen when he was only like 8 years old, some shit like that, from the woods, and now
Yeah.
she tied him up in the attic, all that kind of shit.
He
Well,
wandered
we
into her
we,
candy
we
cane
called it
house.
we called it
And-
building a fort. You know, we were building a fort.
Yeah.
By the
And like
creek.
cat was there like with little sweets, just like throwing the sweets, just trying to get him to, you know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
crazy shit, crazy shit.
And Steve
Yeah.
was happy. Steve was like,
Yeah,
I was
it
told,
was.
don't go into the woods. People will find you. They'll touch you in weird places. And he was like, yeah, but it was awesome. It felt great. And I got a wife out of it.
Yeah. You know, it was the only time in my life that was actually felt free and alive.
Oh my
Happy.
gosh. What are you guys talking
I was
about?
being touched, but
Ah,
at least there was touch.
okay. So
Stephen, show us on the
was a
doll.
woman.
Show us on the doll.
Show us your ankles, Steve. Show us your ankles.
They're broken. What are you talking about? You ever notice I don't walk?
That's why he doesn't walk.
yeah, I push him around on this like chair with wheels.
It's called a wheelchair,
It
cat.
really hits me in the head too. I'm abused.
It's a wheelchair and I wheel him around, right? And then if he tries to get up again, I just break another ankle.
Just pushes me over.
He's acting special like she's got the only one. Us Persians invented this. It's a chair with wheels. It's so incredible.
Well, oh, we should do a whole thing on Persian history so I can educate you guys on ways to like,
Be
respect-
backwards.
What are you talking about?
You can bring your father on.
No, I'm not gonna bring him. I'm just gonna make a note. Like he'll just say, these are all the things that we did. He told us today about like chess, how they made chess and all that crap and what all the pieces mean. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. People need to know these things.
You're just gonna wait for people to just tune out. Maybe if we don't talk, they'll all
Weren't
go
we
away.
ending the stream like 15 minutes ago?
Okay, well, look, it's not my fault.
It was Chat GPT's fault.
Yeah, ChatGPT said I should tell you some things. Hold on.
Please, Chat GPT, tell me what to do. Talk to your audience.
Use your voice.
Say something engaging.
Talk about the buttholes more.
What is something engaging, ChatGPT?
Tell your fucking co-hosts not to break TOS rules.
They never listen to me, though. It's so terrible.
Where is Persia? It's in the history books.
It's on the internet, bubble person. Is this a bubble person? Yes.
No, that looks like one of those fleshlights.
It was all over the world. In fact, ancient Persia encompassed most of the
Bacon
useful...
Quagga, Persia is as real as Yugoslavia is. I know he'll
Shut up.
understand that.
How dare you? Look at this one. Popped in on Break Another Ankle and some fun of the movie Mysteria.
Right. Yes.
Yes. See, we should retitle the series Broken Ankles.
To Misery. The
No,
child's version.
no, Broken Ankles and Other Conspiracy Theories.
Broken ankles and shit.
Broken Ankles and Levitating Buttholes for Heads.
No, it's too long.
I think it's just the right amount of words for the algorithm. All right, but seriously, guys, I think I need to make at least one episode that people watch.
I mean, Damon told you all you got to do is like do your homework. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't use ChatGPT. Use Wikipedia.
I
at
did
least.
not use ChatGPT. I watched the documentary on him and I wrote notes. And then I watched a whole bunch of people talking about doing this one specific ritual that he did for 18 months. So I spent the primary amount of time researching, looking into this one ritual, basically because just the dedication was so impressive. Like,
if he did it.
If he did it. But I mean, he bought the house to do it, middle of nowhere. I mean, right
He was a
there, like,
complete- he was a complete fucking pervert. I doubt he gave up sex for 8 months. Don't believe
well,
that.
I
don't
mean,
believe
maybe
that one second.
that's why he was so angry all the time, because
He was collecting STTs like it was fucking Pokemon. So there's no way he didn't have sex for like 18 months.
I mean, yeah, but that's why it's more impressive if he did. Like, if you're Teriak and you give up sex for 18 months, it's not an impressive feat. But if you're like a sexual
Wow.
no. If you're like a sexual deviant and you're like doing crazy stuff like old ladies and prostitutes and working peoples and stuff like that, then and you give that up and you love it for whatever reason, you're like, I like the more grotesque, the better. I have no
Exactly. He just loves that dusty vagina.
exactly. So
Those
it's like,
dusties.
if you
goes
can
down
give
on
that
her and it's like the cinnamon challenge when she comes. The mouthful of
Okay.
dust.
anyway.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are disgusting. This is why
He probably
we
just
need
hit
to
you in the
have.
face with a
Weirdest.
bottle of
Pat, you had a
talcum
penis
powder.
on screen for 5 solid minutes. I had to apologize
It
to my
wasn't-
audience.
That's the only part of the. It was.
I had to
it was-
lie. I had to lie to my audience and tell them it was a turnip.
Look, it was a historical drawing, not
It was
any.
art.
It was art. It's
Art.
artistic.
It looked like a
expression.
shriveled up cucumber.
Anyways, and it was shriveled up. It wasn't even extended. It was not in a very
We
vulgar
were talking
way.
about Aleister Crowley sleeping with old women. Let's get back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
So
sticking your
much.
dick in a bag of beef jerky. It's just like
Mhm.
This is why
it's nothing
I
but
can't.
gristle.
But there was
Mhm.
friction.
Yeah.
A lot of friction.
Okay, look, I need a topic for an episode that people would actually watch. I want to
Kurt
do
Cobain.
one. No. I want to do one, like an entire episode with Steven talking about all the ways I manipulate him. I thought that would be a really cute episode.
So cute. So cute how controlling you are.
What? Okay, anyways, I think it's a great idea, and I can give. He knows, he just doesn't care, so it's great. So, anyways,
So this week I'm going to talk about how I broke my husband's spirit. And
It's all whips and paddles, but in the end, I got him.
Steven, it's okay. This is a safe space. We're here to save you.
yeah, but anyways, I think it'll be a cute. So, anyways, I found the books. Look, hold on. It's so cute. Look at this one.
She bought these books. I'm sorry. No, I bought the books.
No, you didn't buy them. My dad bought them. He just doesn't know it.
oh my
He
god.
doesn't know it. What are you gonna tell him?
Anyways, so I'm gonna go over, and also this one. So these are ways you can use psychology.
Wait, what? Wait, was the last one called Never Be Lied to Again? So after controlling your husband and getting him to do whatever you want and manipulating him, make sure he doesn't lie to you.
I got you now.
Because you've got to be the lying one in this relationship, sister.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah. So, anyways, I think it would be
Steve,
super.
are you happy?
What?
You're a happy guy.
Oh yeah, I'm happy.
Do you call her your wife or your ex-girlfriend?
What?
Wait. It would be my wife. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I think the technical term is a capturer or captive or. See, the hands are already around the throat. I'm telling you, send help for Steven.
This is interesting.
So anyways.
Controlling, breaking his spirit, making
Breaking
sure
his
that he does
ankles.
whatever you want.
pushing him around in a wheelchair that the Persians invented. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dave, look after yourself, dude. We're not always going to be here.
I know. You never know. I mean, I can't like allow myself to not be vigilant around someone that's shorter than me.
Remember,
They'll go
nisi
for the
pare
ankles.
imperat. If you
What?
do not obey, you command. Don't obey. Be the one who commands.
That's right.
Smile.
Go to bed.
Pretend like you're going to do what she says. Pretend like you're going to do what she says, and then just do your own shit.
No. Because that's in here. All right. I would catch on to that. He can't do that.
Break the spell,
Yeah,
Stephen.
because the third book makes sure that you're not lied to.
Oh, I'm gonna read this.
Oh, this one. Okay. Anyways. So.
You should read Sean Connery.
I think I should read
Let's
this
give her a
too.
schmuck.
How to slap a bitch.
I'm a slapper bitch.
Oh gosh. This is so
What are you
annoying.
doing there?
It's not good. It's necessary.
That's actually very good. That's a nice accent you got there. It's been a long time
Yes,
since I've
that's
heard Sean
wonderful.
Cotter.
That's terrible.
I know, it's terrible. Listen to him again. It's been a long time.
You see, first you break their ankles.
More shush.
And then we give him a schmuck. Only if it's warranted, of course.
If it's what, and she's like, and what happens afterwards if they continue or if they hit you back? Did you remember his face? He looked at her and he goes like, oh, then it gets unpleasant. Then you don't use an open hand.
He didn't say that. Did he say that?
No, but he was
I
thinking
thought
it.
he says like you bone or something. Like you just
He was
bang
thinking it.
afterwards.
He was thinking it. He was thinking it 100%.
No, he was just
Remember-
like, oh,
remember they have
if
a
you're
thing for
hitting
it.
someone, then definitely it's going to lead to boning in his mind.
Yeah. Then you fuck the bitch.
Oh my gosh. No, you frack oil
Yeah.
or something. Frack for oil.
You frack her ass apart.
Oh no.
Break her hips.
Ugh.
Give her a schmuck.
Break the hips.
Oh no. All right. Well, this.
What?
She's not supposed to enjoy anything. This is why I have a mustache, because even when I go down on her, I want it to be uncomfortable.
Abrasive. Abrasive.
Oh gosh.
It's like scrubbing her clit with steel wool.
Oh my god.
Now that is vivid imagery.
All right. So we should probably.
Stainless steel.
No. No. Well, another stream that yet again.
Like having a
won't be-
wire scrope for pubes.
What?
Damn you.
No. All right. Well, look. I am gonna give myself like what? 6 months.
To do what?
Read those 3 books and destroy you, Steve. You need to be strong.
Oh, Kelpie coming on with a tin foil hat.
No.
Okay,
We're
I got
going
my
to see
name.
Steve
What?
in 3 months, and it's going to be a different man. He'll just be sitting there going, I'm happy.
I think, therefore I am. I think I'm happy. I think I am.
She thinks, therefore I am.
There we go.
She thinks.
Anyways, so
What do you want to do, Steve? I want
don't know.
to sit here
What
and
does
listen
she
to you
want?
tell me all about the bitches at work and how you hate them. Then we can go shopping. That makes me happy.
I can watch you buy things.
for me.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
The funny thing is that she's smiling. She's leant back so that you don't see that she's smiling. She's so happy just to hear that. Yeah, that's the eyes. She's thinking, I'm going to make this happen. This is going to be my husband 6 months from now.
Like, damn, stop giving away my secrets. We on to you, Kat. We on to you.
What? Look, women are weaker and smaller.
That's what you want us to think.
Yes, I am low key, like bigger and more
Low-key.
stronger.
The evil one. Yes.
Kat, we are disciples in the art of Canada.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Here's our sensei. He
Yeah.
smacks.
Okay. So the next episode I'm gonna do is gonna be on manipulation, like Machiavellian.
Kat, we literally said like the next week's episode has been 3 different episodes so far.
She
It's-
doesn't know. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
yeah. Kat does not know how to end a fucking
We
stream.
can't trust
So
her.
like, okay, next stream we're gonna do this. 20 minutes later. Okay, next stream we're gonna do like conspiracy theories, you know, and then next stream after that.
That's with you guys. I'm talking about my next stream by myself. It's gonna be
Shocker
about
there. A woman talking about herself.
Jeez.
Breaking news,
Don't
people.
surprise
You
me.
heard it
She
here.
wants to change anybody
and everybody,
and never be lied to again.
and get anyone to do anything.
Do you know what's beautiful about this? Those 3 books were written by a man.
Mhm.
Yeah, they are.
A female leaning man, a feminine energy man.
Oh, so it's feminist propaganda.
It's probably feminist propaganda.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
Lieberman's
Jewish.
got liberty.
This is a rabbi actually.
Wow, that's
Wow.
And, no wait,
Mhm.
is he a rabbi? No,
Kind
he's
of
probably
makes
just-
you like
no,
what the
he's not a
Palestinians
rabbi.
are doing, right?
No, he's not an actual rabbi. I think he's just Jewish.
he's a fake rabbi.
No, he's just Jewish.
He's a priest.
He's just
And-
good.
And he's a PhD. And let's see. And that's about it. Oh, I was gonna ask him to be on a podcast with me. Cause he's got like no viewers on his YouTube channel. So like I feel like I got an in, right?
You're probably the only one who bought the book.
I know, like literally he owes me. Like I bought all his books and some more that don't really apply to the
So she threw
situation.
them away.
No, they're in the other room. So anyway, so I bought like literally all the books he wrote. Which
Well,
was, like,
I thought you
maybe-
said that Dad bought the books.
Well, I mean, I was a child, or actually, I was just no, I was probably working.
How long ago was this?
Anyways, it was a long time ago in another realm.
She already read them.
Anyways, doesn't matter.
She's been using it the entire time.
Sure.
And she's smiling.
Is this satanic? The thumbs up.
Is this satanic?
Oh, this. Wait.
It's this.
This
the
no.
horns.
This means "fu" in Persian. No, wait. This okay means "fu" in Persian.
Also
And-
in Mexico.
Oh, what's the one? Oh, the middle finger means like "come here" or something like that, which is hilarious.
This means little penis.
No, it doesn't. That's like a letter in sign language.
No, it's not.
According to who does it mean that?
I forgot which country.
Oh, this is a country thing. No, I'm talking about. Anyways, yeah. So, oh, good. Another book recommendation. This is nice. Also, I want to get some dark psychology books and do like a series.
So black psychology books.
No, stop being racist. It's called dark psychology.
I'm not being racist. You said dark.
Do you know
I
like
was just
the 48 laws of power guy?
He made a new book. The
No,
98
no.
Lost Power.
Oh
The
my gosh.
expanded version.
Oh my gosh. Anyways,
Green.
yeah, dark psychology. Wait, what is it called? Who's pulling your strings? Let me look at that one.
I'm going to just start writing books to troll people. I'm going to come out with a book called The 49 Rules of Power. Like one extra rule. Mine's better. Read my book instead. I'm gonna title them alphabetically. So
Oh my
it goes
gosh, I
right
got
next
an
to the
idea.
other person's book.
Okay, we do the 98 laws of power, and then whatever the 98. What's
I thought you said 48.
48.
48 is the guy who originally wrote them. So we say we did 98 because we're better, and
No,
then
no,
we're
no,
like,
no. Just do the bare minimum. 49. Just one more.
like
about 40
this
48
is
and a
the
half.
one. The 49 laws of power. The 49th is the only one that matters, and it overrules all the other laws of power. And if you can't master that, you will be dethroned immediately. And that's what the book will be.
Well, there you go.
Okay. Emotional blackmail. There's a book on it. Hold on.
Hold on, I need this.
I
I
tried
need this
to
because
read that one.
I need this because I don't shit test my husband enough.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You guys have to see this. You guys have to see this. Okay, look. Can I share this, or do I need to share it with another? Okay, look at this. I just want you to see this because look at how demonic this is. Look at this 66-cent coupon.
Oh.
They were too cheap to do $6.
When the
and
people in
66
your
cents.
life use fear, obligation, and guilt to manipulate you. All right. Okay, so this isn't how to emotionally blackmail someone.
You just do the opposite. Hello.
Wow, she's thinking.
Every book's a how-to book.
See, so this is what I do. Yeah, exactly. I would write one called How to Emotionally Blackmail right next to that one.
Yeah.
And I'll be like,
What?
yeah, like without getting caught. We're gonna use what this book teaches you
Mhm,
and tell you how to avoid getting caught out.
It's on sale for $7.99.
Yeah, but it's written by Susan Ford, which is a dodgy
Oh,
name,
it's a woman,
then
so they can't
with
write.
Donna
You're right.
Fraser.
Yeah, women.
Yeah,
can't
and I'll be like,
write.
my book's written by a man, so it's better.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that's
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
written by.
The name of demon in his name.
Okay, also, can we talk about the other items in my cart that you have not mentioned? Look at that. I am gonna. This is. Look at this.
You're gonna wear that the next podcast?
No. 'Cause, like, this is my idea, right? If we're still doing this, if we don't give up, you know what I mean? If we don't give up by Halloween, we can dress up. And I'm gonna dress up as a Giga Cat. So worth it. Yeah?
Yeah, you just need a female version of that.
I couldn't find one, so I'm just gonna have to make it out of this. But I got time.
Okay.
Super classy.
I know this is super cute.
Yeah, you got like
And then-
2-3 months.
Okay, look, and I also have this cute shirt that I'm gonna buy.
Oh, the spying pigeons.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Buckle up, chat. Woman's talking about shopping, so we're going to be here for another 3 hours.
She's shopping.
Mhm.
I did like I don't know, it was like a 2-hour stream.
Yeah, it's just going to cut the 3 hours there. It's going to be me just be like,
and I still can't believe people watched it.
Shop.
Shh. I can't believe people watched it. I was like, let me complain
fall
about
asleep
how
to
hard it is to find clothes and do a stream on it. And people watched it. Blows my mind. It was one of the most engaging videos I had. I was just
What did they
trying
say
to
about
find
the other videos?
This is
They
better.
weren't engaging. That one person was like, "Did you find it a small or an extra small? Was it organic cotton? Oh my gosh, you couldn't find organic cotton without a elastane in it."
Believe in yourself is saying, where's the vascularity in that muscle suit? I was
Well,
more
look.
concerned. I was more concerned that the triceps were actually on upside down. But
Yeah, that's right.
Look, it's supposed to be super like ridiculous. So, I mean, what better than to have like muscles where they're not supposed to be? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, there you go. Anyways, I'm gonna get like a bikini top. Put that over it, right?
Cool.
And what should the bot like leather pants? Do you think like what would Giga
They won't see your
Cat?
pants.
You're right. They were not gonna. Just like the same as always. Just PJs. Like
I imagine that Giga Cat doesn't wear underwear.
It's not. It's too toxic. Underwear is toxic.
it needs
'cause
to
it's
breathe.
touching, you know, it needs to breathe.
It needs to breathe.
It needs to be. It's just massive minge, just like a big rug down there. It's just like, yeah, from all of the testosterone injections that she takes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Look at this one. So we should get this book and read this too. Is it illegal to read a book on your stream? Because like I see people doing it all the time.
No, it's like kind of like the react thing, like fair use, so long as you're actually reacting to it. But you're just
No,
gonna
but, like-
sit there and read the whole book.
They sit there and they read the whole book cover to cover. Like it'll be like 4, 5, 6
And
hours.
the audience is like,
No, people like instead of going to buy the audiobook, they just look at that. But I'm like, are they monetized? Does this work? How does
You
this
should
work?
do it in the Giga Cat outfit.
Okay.
You should be all muscled up, like
Oh my
just
gosh.
greased up, oiled up, and,
Look,
and,
look, look.
and read the book, but try and do it in like a Persian Schwarzenegger voice. Who's pulling your strings? Read by me, Kat Kabibi.
then she gets stuck in the accent the entire day.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
what's wrong with
How
you?
to break the cycle of manipulation and regain control in your life. And then when you go into the red shoes, you'd carry on, like without knowing that you've got like a polluted accent.
Nice.
That's gonna be the biggest plot twist ever, where it's like eventually, like a year later, it's like the camera will fall down, and then it'll be like it'll show Cat like wearing red shoes, and be like, "Oh my
Dun, dun, dun.
god!"
Yes,
It
that's
was me
great.
all
Oh, I
along.
could be like getting like some leather and it's like suspicious leather and painting it red and then like making the bottoms of my shoes.
And then Steven just disappears. He just goes missing. And then it's like we have like all the police coming over, all that kind of shit. I'm telling you, this could be a Hollywood blockbuster deal here. We're talking about here, folks.
Broken
Inside
ankle.
scoop. And then me and Damon go over like detectives. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I'm telling you,
And we
this script
find out,
writes
we know that
itself.
Steve's got a tattoo, and we see the tattoo on the shoe. And we're like, no!
What if the tattoo is like
He was so young and beautiful. It'd be like the ending of Seven. Be like, what's in the box? What's in the shoe box? You just
oh my
open it.
gosh. Okay. As soon as like AI animation or whatever gets good enough, we can like literally make all of these movies. It's gonna be crazy. It'll just be like the Broken Ankle Society on steroids. Just wait
Cat
for
would
it.
also be the most fucked up killer. When she gets caught, when we discover it's her, she'll just, she's just gonna sit there and laugh. She'll be like, see?
It'll be a completely Kaiser Soze moment. I'm telling you, man. It was me all along. I was the one who started the Red Shoe Guild, or whatever the fuck it's called. Tell you. I'm telling you, boys. Coming to cinemas this winter. Cat Kabibi.
Ugh. Kabibi, really? Kati.
Kalabib.
Tea.
Calamari. Kebabs.
It's not kebab.
Cat kebab.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, so what's like another good topic? Oh, you guys know I'm interviewing people again, like serious people who have degrees and stuff.
Like this Jewish writer about how to control your husband.
Yes, I'm gonna tell him that too. I'm gonna like ambush him, pretend like I'm all super serious, and then at the end I'm gonna be like, and so where
Yeah.
is it?
So I've got this husband and he's perfect, but he could be more perfect. How do I control him? How can I change him?
Okay, what is this one? I'm gonna do one on happiness. The science of happiness. It's pretty nerdy, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip that.
When you get the Science of Sadness, I'll be listening to that one.
I'm tuning into that one. But what if I just, there's got to be like, how do I find people who are like experts in blackmail, dark psychology, manipulation?
Open up those emails that you get that tell you about like a Nigerian prince who owes you money.
So like ask those guys, they know what's up.
Well, yeah.
Mind games. Interesting. Look at this. This is a cute book. Win your breakup. Be the one that got away. We need to write a book with advice that we create on the podcast.
This is the kind of shit that only makes sense to female readers. I won. Really? Does he know? Well, I don't know because I'm not with him anymore. Right. He's inside another woman right now. So did he really win?
He's
I won.
Inside another woman.
If you were involved with a
I won.
toxic person,
I'm halfway through a gallon tub of Haagen-Dazs and he's halfway into an Asian chick. But I won. Yeah.
find me a mobster then. I need this. I'm going to be like, how do you intimidate people? No, not someone that you know. That's too close.
Well, the best way I think is to learn by doing, right? So just find somebody that you've got dirt on and just, ask
I destroyed this
ChatGPT
person's life.
because that's what you do. Just chat GPT. How do I get to blackmail somebody?
Where are you typing that in? Do it. See what it says. How do you blackmail someone? See if it gives you a good, because sometimes you'll be surprised and you'll be like, oh, I never thought of that. How do you blackmail? Like, who do you want to blackmail? An ex boyfriend. There you go. It violated. Blah, 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 blah. How do you make someone?
Ask Chat GPT.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Statistically, blackmails the biggest blackmailers.
How do you make someone depressed? No. It doesn't help you.
What is this topic? Like, seriously, how do you make someone depressed? What the fuck are you trying? What are you planning, Kat?
Look, I was trying to think what can get around the bot.
Fuck it. Show up to Amazon again. Like, I'd rather watch the shopping than this is like crazy shit. Like, this is.
Okay, fine.
Like, we're talking
Let's
about
troll.
TOS?
Okay, let's troll books for women on dating. This is a great one. Okay. Win your breakup. Let's see. Break up and shine. Break up and shine, guys. Don't you want to shine? Shine.
How to be a cunt for dummies.
Is this one?
Pretty much. That I think that's what Kat's trying to build towards. Like, that's the book that she's trying to work on.
Let's see. Oh, hello. Look
Red
at this
shoes.
one. Yes. Abuse of men by women. How it happens, it hurts, and it's time to get real about it. By a woman. So a woman is giving you guys tips. Let's see. Narcissistic women. That's cute. Okay, I want to go back to women.
Narcissistic women, that's cute.
Okay.
Psychopathic women. The women who are to die for.
You have to be a
Women
psychopathic
break up.
boss bitch.
Okay. The breakup Bible, because they worship the breakup. Interesting. So
It's all about the breakup. When I told him.
Oh, I like how this one has an ice cream container on it because they know their audience.
Because bitches hit the fridge after a breakup.
I know. Let's see. the way to get over a breakup by getting under him. And no, I'm kidding. But that's what they always say. Let's say.
Oh God.
Ignore the guy to get the guy. Oh. What is
Like that book is so bad, it's literally selling for $0 and 0 cents.
Oh my God. Have a nice life, asshole. The stress reliever breakup adult coloring book. Oh my gosh.
Oh God. This is why you're gonna stay single. What do? I eat ice cream and I do coloring in books. Yeah. The only thing
Imagine.
missing from your cat, from your life is a cat. That's all. Literally, you just need a cat, and your life is complete.
Okay, imagine you go on a date with a girl and eventually things work out. You go to her house. She's like in the bathroom or something like that. And you see like all these books. Like, you know, This Breakup Sucks adult coloring book.
Yeah.
Like there's 50 adult coloring breakup books. Like, are you staying or are you like...
Well, I'm there, so I will do the gentlemanly thing and fuck her, but then I'm gone. Like, you're at her house, all right? You gotta.
Another book that's free. Fuck him. I mean, like,
Frack him. Nice girls always finish single. A guide for sassy women who want to get back in control of their love life. Imagine that. Nice girls are always the single ones. I've never. Have you met like a nice girl? Especially like a young, nice girl that's single. It's usually like, let's be real.
No, there's no nice single girls, and that's because when girls are single, they're not nice.
Look at this. It's a, oh my gosh. Okay. Like if you had to get a divorce, would you go and pick up a look at you getting divorced and shit coloring book?
I'm not
No?
surprised because I think there was a coloring in book for a woman who got an abortion, or like a party pack to how to celebrate your abortion. Yeah.
There's like a red marker along with it.
Okay, here we go. Empowerment through art. Names I want to call my ex. Swear words coloring book for adults.
This is all ways for you to not get over a relationship. While you're
Nice.
doing all of this shit, like he's still on your mind. This is
like
so
I've never
stupid.
seen so many books that have been listed for $0 and 0 cents. Like, that is how bad this category is. They can't even give away this shit. You know what I mean? Like, even like they should rebrand it as like just fucking firewood. I think they'd actually get some money for it. You know what I'm saying?
Faggots of wood.
That's what I'm saying, man. You know,
Stop saying that.
What, faggots of wood?
Yeah. Did I tell you guys
It's
about how I
Faggot
got...
Hill.
Oh my gosh. It's a location.
And I was talking about an object.
Okay. Anyways, so co-parenting while divorcing narcissists. Do you know that it's like really impossible to date a narcissist unless you are a covert narcissist? They tend to only be attracted to like. So there's covert and overt. Overt is the grandiose, like, you know, want to be an actor, want to be famous, look at me types. And then covert is a victim type. And they're both narcissists and they always find each other.
Oh, they're soul narcissists.
Yes, it's basically like soul narcissists. It's true. So anytime someone is like, my ex was a horrible narcissist.
Did he
You
say
know.
things to you like, I would say you complete me, but I'm so perfect that I'm complete already?
Oh my gosh. Oh, did you see there was... Oh my gosh. I forgot something that I wanted to play for you guys. Of course, I forget the most important thing. We're talking about like Satanism and blah 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 blah. Okay, just watch this.
I want to ask you about Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer was satanic ritually abused. He had multiple personalities.
Wow.
In his apartment, he had a satanic altar built out of human thigh bones. He had a triangle-shaped power cone. They summoned demons to bring the demons in. It was made out of human skulls.
Why didn't the news talk about this?
We can say on the one side, there's no question Satan and his side wants to keep that downplayed anyway. Anybody a part of that, they don't want that out. Second thing would be, it's true in law enforcement and it's true in media. They don't have the, what does this skull mean? What is this?
Well, they don't have the mind of Christ.
Yeah. Did you guys know about that or no?
No, I wasn't really that into Jeffrey Dahmer or following shit about him either.
You weren't an only fan?
I want, he kind of lost me with like the kind of gay grape and the eating people and that kind of shit.
Just had a bad vibe.
Yeah, I'm not like what's her name's that pop singer who was like, who'd you invite to like a meal if you could ask any celebrity living or dead? And she was like, Jeffrey Dahmer. I think he'd be really cool. Did you hear about that?
I think so. I mean, I know that's very common.
What's her name? Ariana Grande, I think. It
Oh,
was.
God. Well, she's crazy. Allegedly. According to
I might be wrong. It might have been
hearsay.
Pop
Hearsay,
singer.
rumors, visions, dreams, and passing feelings. Murmurs from beyond. That's where we get our news. Anyways, this was an excellent episode, if I may say so myself. And I feel like next time we're going to be even less prepared. But next time
next stream is just watching Kat literally do online shopping. This is gonna be like, guys, what do you think about this dress? I think it looks cool. What about these shoes? Do these shoes go with this dress? Let's talk about fashion sense because we want to prepare for the winter. What's the fall collection going to be like?
Would it go well over my muscle suit?
That's actually Pat's picking out our bikini for the muscle suit. We need to pair the muscle suit with the right bikini and then possibly some red shoes because again we want to play that Kaiser Sose role as well. Got to make sure it's going. You know what I mean?
Would you over the muscle suit put those fake titties that trans people wear?
Oh, I was thinking about it. Yeah.
And see, yeah, you got to do that. You got to make it look as creepy as shit.
And then it has to be Dubai ready. So you have to get the hijab.
What? No. We're an American.
Habibi needs the veil to hide
Yes.
face.
Khat Habibi needs to wear the veil. Yeah.
So, have you guys thought about like if things
This would be
work-
such a hate crime if you actually wear a hijab over all of that.
I'm not gonna do that.
Just like a fake hairy snatch, the fake boobs with the bikini. And
I
then
do like the
flip
hairy
hijab.
snatch idea. Like, let's take it up a notch.
Yeah, and it needs to look like one of those really woolly dogs, just like you've got it in a leg lock
on like hair
on the arms. Nah,
and the chest. Like, screw it. Like, full on.
nah. Hairy armpits, just full on. Like
Okay, yes,
70
because it's a
full-on hairy
feminist
dogs.
Giga Cat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
And a hijab.
No hijab. I'm not doing it. It's gonna be too hot. I feel like the suit, the muscle suit, is like enough. It's polyester. Like, come on. I'm really like taking one for the team.
Does Giga Cat have a unibrow?
Oh, possibly yes. I feel like Giga Cat should have a unibrow.
And a bit of like a testosterone tash.
Oh my gosh.
Like you won from the dodgeball.
I want to like try to make like my face look really chiseled and like, you know, like I've been on a lot of TRT and Ozempic or something. I don't know.
Just do insane contour contouring.
Yes.
That's it.
And then I can like contour like a really big Adam's apple.
And you need the steroid acne as well.
Oh, that's not a problem. I have really high T, so.
IT.
You need to paint a ping pong ball pink and stick it above the fake snatch. It has to be like a TRT clip.
Mm-hmm. Borderline penis clip.
No, okay, look, it has to be TOS friendly. Like the whole outfit has to be TOS
like we said, you had literally a penis clit on screen. Like we're calling it a turn up.
That was an art, a historical, religious art drawing.
And this will be you living your personal, being your authentic self. So YouTube can't shut that down.
Oh, can I be like the ultimate like red pill bro? And then I can go on streams as Giga Cat and like give advice. Yes. Come on. You guys do it with me. I'll get you guys muscle suits.
You need to use a voice changer to make it sound like that android, the weird android voice, the hormone voice.
Okay. What's it called? A voice changer. I'm in books.
I have to put Violet to bed.
Okay, go. Wait, shit. Anyway, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this boy. Anyways.
What?
Nothing. Wait, what am I looking for? A voice changer.
That makes you sound like you're taking cross-sex hormones.
Voice changer. Okay, what are the options? Huh. There's one like from the movie Scream. I don't remember what that voice sounds like. Let's see.
Nothing. Just like.
Okay.
Like scary movies.
Baby, youth, male, king. Lolita, youth, female, witch. These are the voices that it has. Probably just male would work.
Okay. Try it.
I mean, I don't have it. I'd have to order it. I mean, there's going to be a lot involved in this. I mean, but I think you guys should also like, oh, why don't Teriak pretend to be Jake? Like he smokes a real cigarette for once. And then, you know, he can like sit on the corner of the screen like Jake does.
Well, I mean, Jake's already getting the blonde hair. So like that's going to be.
So he's going to be you. So then you could be him. And that could be super funny. And then Giga Cat could be like making fun of like Glenn or something. And then we do a stream.
The backwards baseball cap.
Yes,
the sunglasses, big sunglasses.
And then, yeah, like we just change our names to their names and like pop on other people's streams. I think it's a plan.
I got something planned, like I said, for the next Verbal Combat. I think
you're gonna dress up.
Like it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, who are we gonna make fun of?
It's a surprise.
Can you dress like a woman?
What's with this weird
like a leprechaun?
cross-dressing? This is
just put a U.S. women's football soccer shirt on.
This is too much tea propaganda for me. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of like cat getting muscles. You know, like the guys like dressed up as weird. You know what I'm saying? It's questions. I think she, like I said, man. I think she has red shoes on. I think she's a Crowley informant.
Just get a lesbian flannel shirt.
Oh yes.
Or a U.S. women's football.
What's the point in that?
Oh my gosh.
We can't see you. You could be wearing that right now and we wouldn't know.
Okay, look. You need to get your freaking camera and mic and everything ready, right? You have to do it. Just cover your face with something. Cover your face with something.
You can wear the burqa.
Yes, you can be the burqa babe.
Oh god.
I mean, what?
Is it all we can see is your eyes?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
It's perfect. It's perfect. I think you should do it. I think this will give you a chance to participate.
Or you could go IRA with it. You know what I'm saying? Just like get the balaclava out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Watch
I
your
mean, I like
parts,
it.
bitches.
But yeah, like I said, Ben Talk mentioned in my chat, man. Like, Cat's trying to get us to do these weird Hollywood things and all that shit, man. It's looking pretty dodgy for Cat. I think that should be the next stream. Is Cat a Hollywood informant? You know what I'm saying? She's like double spy. Trying to
That'd be
crack into the
fun.
red pill community. Like saying that women should give advice. That's sus. You know what I'm saying?
Did
That
I
is
say
sus.
women should give advice?
Yeah, you did. I'm telling
When?
you.
I don't remember. When did I say that?
About like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago.
Advice on what?
Like you said that you should go in and start giving red pill advice.
No. Dressed as Giga Cat. As
I'm just
a
saying,
joke.
It's sus. It's sus. I'm telling you,
I think
there's something.
okay, so like if I'm gonna wear a muscle suit with a bikini and God knows whatever else, a unibrow or whatever else I want to do, and I'm giving advice, who's taking me seriously?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of T's walking around nowadays. They might actually think this is what we've been waiting for. This is the Messiah, or whatever the fuck they call it. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy world out there. It is a crazy world out there.
Oh my
folks.
gosh, I could be like, I've lived as a man for 17 days, and now I'm gonna tell you how to do it right.
Who was that woman who tried living as a man and then she ended up killing herself?
She was just a very tall woman.
No, she was like a feminist on the shit. But like that's what it's like, where it's like when you base your like reality off this lie, eventually the lie gets unraveled, and then you literally just can't live life anymore, kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's what you're seeing with a lot of like feminists and all shit. That they take the pill for 15 years, and then they get to like their 30s, and they literally just fucking freak the fuck out. It's like all of a sudden their inner base kind of like body functions. They're like, what the fuck did we just do for the past fucking 2 decades? You know what I'm saying? It's a sad story, really. Do you know what I mean? But like that's something we could talk about as well, where it's like that story where it's like she went out of her way to try and prove feminism true, and then what she found out was the truth, and she was like, fuck this. She euthanized in Switzerland.
To get like a group of like 100 women, right, that are in their late 20s, that haven't had kids but that are all on the pill, and just do one study where you bring all of them off the pill for 6 months and just see, how do they now feel? Can you notice your body telling you that you should have a child? Because I think that drive is going to kick in the moment you stop taking the pill for 6 months.
Can I tell you what happened to me?
Go for it.
Okay,
You sound Australian then.
Yeah. All right, mate. So I took the pill for, I don't know, maybe 10 years because I had really bad periods and all that stuff. And they didn't know how to treat it. So they're like, just take this and shut it down, shut the whole system down. Anyways, so after I met Steven, he's like, learning in school, like, it's toxic, get off of it, blah, blah, blah. It just seems awful. And I'm like, oh, but then I'm going to, gain weight and break out and have painful periods again. And he's like, it's fine. Just do it. We'll deal with it. Right. So I get off of it.
God doesn't like you. You're supposed to suffer.
Basically, whatever. So then, all the pain stuff came back. Everything came back. But one thing that happened was I cried every single night to sleep for 3 years straight, and nothing was wrong. There was no reason to be sad at all. Just nonstop, could not control it. Like, that's not freaking normal. 3 years nonstop. I thought that was just my new normal. Like, this is just how I'm gonna be.
That was all of your just female misery that the pill was suppressing, just coming out.
Yeah, it's like you
That's
should have been
3
doing
years.
this once a month for 10 years, so we have to do it condense it into 3 years. Like, you're not getting away with this.
Those teachers that want to transition kids, they're telling them like you can just take this thing. It's just a puberty blocker. It just puts it on pause, and then you can unpause it later. That's what you did with the pill. You just unpaused all your tears. They just caught up to you.
Yeah, I mean, basically that's what happened. But thankfully, I was not depressed about anything because a lot of
No,
my
you
friends.
just cried every night because
Yeah, but I didn't have a reason. I couldn't say I'm depressed because. So I had to like be aware, like I'm depressed because I got off of hormonal birth control. That's why I'm having a reaction to that, leaving my body. But like I've had friends that get off their hormonal birth controls and they start fighting and attacking their partners, like violently, viciously. That's where you get the women attacking and you're like, what are you doing? You're like 3 feet tall. He's like 6 feet tall. This doesn't make any sense. Did you think you were going to win? And it's like, because they're in a hormonal rage and they just attack, or they get, some of the women will be like, I am completely unattracted to this person. I think they're pathetic and weak. And then they start cheating or leave them for somebody else, or they just blame them for all of their problems. But anyways, I found out after doing my podcast for 4 years that the pill is not the way that you fix your hormones. It's by diet, sleep, exercise, sunlight, all the things that, you know, they don't talk about.
that
They're
girls
just like,
don't want to do.
well, it's not just that people don't want to do it. They don't want to talk about it. They can't make money off of it if you're doing that. It's easier to just like give a pill that you have to be on forever, basically, than teach people how to live, because each part of the female cycle, they have to exercise different, eat different, and sleep different. You need to sleep 10 hours right before and on your period a night. 10 hours. Nobody does that. Nobody. If you do not sleep that much, your hormones go off. Period. And if you're not asleep at nighttime, your period goes off. Always. If you have the night shift, if you're a shift worker, you will never have proper working hormones and you'll go through infertility and problems earlier. Anyways, it's been fun. It's probably like,
I was about to say, like Kat's like saying how important sleep is while like we've prattled for an hour.
Yeah, well, what she keeps us up
and
at
it's
4 in the
it's
morning.
currently 4 a.m. for
none
me
of you are
down.
women.
Oh, because we're a guy. Fuck our
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, no,
Yeah,
no.
but
Men have
we've got our
different.
menstrual cycles though.
You have your
Now
menstrual
we've got
cycles.
Hey, the more you know, the more you know,
yeah.
folks.
You'd be surprised. That's Tariq's natural hair color.
Oh gosh. Do you have to
I mean,
dye
like-
the eyebrows dark so people can see your
It's
expressions?
not dyed. It's natural. Tariq, show her your pubes. It's like Gandalf the
Like we already
Grey.
had a cock on screen anyway. You know what I mean? It's
Oh
not
my
like-
gosh, this is inappropriate.
This is inappropriate.
This is
Oh my
inappropriate.
god, Kat.
This is
What can I say?
inappropriate.
What can I say, Damon?
All the voice
Unbelievable.
changers are like bad ratings. This is terrible. You can't make a decent voice changer so I could like.
Tariq, when is Jake dyeing his hair? When is this happening?
Today, tomorrow.
I don't think
Call
we
him now.
know when, but he's a man of his word. I trust him in terms of that.
Yes.
And if not, I demand a refund.
Don't give him the option. There's no
Yeah.
refund. This is happening.
Mm-hmm.
We need to see Jorge with his dyed
Mhm.
hair.
Like for science, we need to know what a blonde Mexican looks like.
Wait, there
And
is
then
a.
you need to get Alex on to call him his big booty Latina.
What?
We don't know what, Cat, because you're not telling us.
Okay, there is like a sound. What's it called? Like a DJ audio mixer thingy, and it says that it can change your voice. for like singing and stuff, but it also has different effects.
And one of them is detransitioning person.
What? Oh, I can just like change like the tones of it and put like more bass and stuff. And then I'll have a super deep voice. Oh my gosh, we're gonna do all podcasts with me with a deep voice.
Don't do it bad. Just do it subtle. Do it weird enough to
Subtle?
make people
I don't
wonder.
want to do it subtle.
No, it needs to
If
be
I'm
enough
gonna
for
do
people
it,
to
I'm
think.
gonna do it.
It needs to be subtle enough to make people wonder, was she always a woman? Because you look like you maybe could have been a guy at one point, but you've got a very feminine voice. So with a slightly masculinized voice, people might be like, I always thought that maybe she was a trap.
I've been trans the whole time. Just
Exactly.
Steven is my female. To male.
That T agenda, man, I'm telling you. Creeps in.
I know. I mean,
I always thought there was something wrong with his forearm. One arm looked a little bit narrower than the other.
What?
No man shaves his arms.
Male to female, female to male. Yes. Oh, it has a beast one. Yes, this is what I need. I can sound like a beast. I can sound like a beast. I want one that makes me sound like different ethnicities. That'd be cool, right?
Is that even possible to give you an accent?
Why not? It would be funny. AI is going to come out and it's going to like change everything. It can make you speak in a different language. It's going to make you be able to roast people in every single accent on earth.
Somebody said if Cat was a guy, I'd say yes.
See? Wait, hold on.
There you
Okay,
go.
get me this AI voice. Because I'm about to spend $40 on this stupid junk.
No,
I don't even
do
know if
your
it's gonna work.
homework.
I don't have time because like what are you supposed to do? Like just spend your whole life looking up these little button machines?
I think you're supposed to end the stream.
Okay.
No, Damon. We're supposed to end the stream an hour and 15 minutes ago. It's 4 a.m. Cat, and we're talking about which voice changer should I buy, guys?
Yeah, which voice changer should I find to make it seem like I could have been?
Damon's already drank a bottle of rum, and he's just like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Poor Steve.
Poor Steve.
Free
Guys,
Steve. Hashtag free Steve, everyone.
Keep Steven in your thoughts, guys. When you're like going to work tomorrow morning and you're all happy, remember that Steven has to be in your thoughts, your prayers.
Dealing with Giga Cat.
He was a great guy. It's just unfortunate.
What if I take my wedding photos and like put Giga Cat on them?
Do you have a penis? I'm
Yes,
just going
Kat,
to ask.
Yeah. Took the words right out of my mouth. I think it's the Persian blood more so than nothing else. Do you know what I mean? It's like.
Do you know who she should be? She should Photoshop her face in on the Persian God King from 300.
Oh my gosh, Xerxes?
Xerxes, yeah.
Well, I think he's relative.
You just got like a 9 foot tall Giga Cat with Gerard Butler just looking up at him.
Okay, can we talk about how racist 300 was?
It
First
was
of all,
racist.
it's so
300 was
racist.
one of the best films ever.
I'm sorry. They made the Persian king look like some weird freak. He
The world
won.
will know.
We
A
won.
free man stood
We
against tyranny.
won.
Shortly,
We
only for a
won.
brief time, and then Xerxes and his armies just got annihilated.
Look. But it
Mhm.
doesn't matter. That battle, we
What do you,
won.
what do you mean it doesn't matter? The
Remember
whole
us.
point of the
He
movie
said to
was
me.
that the king Leonidas knew that wasn't going to be a war that they won. He knew that he had to do that, and if the king died in battle, then the war would come. But the oracles forbade them from going into war. So Leonidas sacrificed himself whilst also sending a message to the Persian horde, and then they got wiped out after that. So Leonidas's plan worked.
Mm-hmm.
We won.
I mean, we. One sec. Let's just go through history.
Wait, very briefly, Terry, very briefly. Who won?
I won personally. Personally,
won?
I won.
Who won?
I won.
The Persians won, right?
I won.
Who are the Persians? Do they exist? Who are they? No,
Yeah. Yes.
not around. Not around anymore.
Excuse me.
Persia is as real as fucking Narnia. That's who won.
Look, it was only in 1930s where the stupid Shah changed it to Iran. I do not accept that, and every Persian person.
Yeah, they did
Persian
run. They ran like bitches.
because they wanted to make it sound modern, which is retarded. Regarded. I've regarded it as it's regarded. It's regarded. It's regarded. Why?
The world will know that free men stood against tyranny.
But it's true though. You look at Persia and you have like this fantasy, exotic, kind of wonderful sounding place.
What?
Look at the Prince of Persia games. Look at this idea of like when you ever have this romanticized idea of how something looks, and imagine redoing all of those stories in modern Iran. It's like it would just be.
Oh, you mean modern Iran? Would you like to see what it looks like? It's so gorgeous. You swines. You do not understand. The Persian Empire will rise again.
Still though, man, like 300 and they fucking some fight, man. Shout out to the Spartans out there.
Ugh. I was so
300
pissed.
look good.
My little sister, who is also a Persian Cuban, even though she's not blood related, watched Stupid 300 and started saying that she's a Spartan woman on her Instagram.
Based.
And I was like, what are you
Based.
talking about? You're Persian. It's more impressive. Ugh.
Remember us.
Respect.
He said to me.
You're not. Hi. Yes, we're talking about Game of Thrones. My throne, which I won in a game.
Oh man, can we sleep now?
You could have slept this whole time. You pretend like I have massive control over you all.
Well, you read books to control men, so
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This is why you're all still here. It's in this book.
No, we're still here because
That's
Cat needs to ask ChatGPT on how to end the stream. She still does not know how to end the
Hold
stream.
on, let me ask it. It's open. Let me hold on. Shh.
Oh,
How
mighty
to end a
ChatGPT,
live stream?
please tell me how to end a chat stream.
Damon's gonna be a fucking borderline alcoholic. Like by the end of this, he's just gonna keep fucking drinking the rum.
I finished that already.
Okay, whoa. Hold on. This is a great list of 7 items. Summarize the key points. Okay. Today was wonderful. We talked about many subjects and we learned.
Fuck all. We
Yeah.
learned fuck all.
Okay. Call to action. Encourage
that
your
Cat doesn't
audience
do
to
a
take
homework.
action, such as subscribing. Please subscribe. Follow social media. Please follow on social media. And join my community. Join my Discord. It's where I have lots of memes that you can enjoy, and you could send me your memes. It's a meme haven. Anyways, express gratitude. Thank you for your participation. Tease future content. in the future, we will do more live streams.
And Cat's going to transition.
And I will come in as a Giga Cat. And then, let's see, interactive farewell. Engage your audience one last time by responding to a few comments or questions. This personal touch can leave a positive impression and encourage viewers to return for future streams. Mesmerized by Cat. Yes, thank you. Thank y'all. Okay, here we go. Okay. I just want to get Kat to lower her voice rather than use a voice changer. No, I'm going to need a voice changer for that. The squeakiness is only fixed with a voice changer. Okay. All right. Let's see. I think that's good. All right. Let's see.
You know what you need to say when you get the deep voice? Can you try and say one thing in a deep voice?
What?
Yes or no? Agree first. First agree.
Agreed.
Agreed. Good. Okay. Now in a deep voice, as deep as you can, say, "That's so fetch."
That's so bad. No?
That's just vocal fry. That's not doing a deep
Well,
voice.
that's what they sound like. Oh, that's so bad.
That vocal fry is just, oh God.
I'm Kim Kardashian. What's something that they say? I don't know.
I wish I wasn't a whore.
I'm a whore. Okay. Closing statement. End with a closing statement that reflects that
In
reflects.
their voice, in the Kim Kardashian voice. Go on, just do it.
Yeah.
Say something else that they would have said. Go on.
That's crazy. Oh my god. Did you know? Oh my god.
I wish my vagina didn't look like a yawning toothless gorilla.
My butt is so big. It's full of Cheetos. You inject them? I know a guy. No? Okay. End with a closing statement that reflects your brand or personality. It could be a motivational quote, a signature sign-off phrase, or memorable farewell message. What's a signature sign-off phrase that we should have? I think we need to work on our signature sign-off phrases.
Yours should be "That's so fetch," definitely.
No, because that's copywritten. I need something that's unique.
But you look exactly like her.
Look, that chick is freaking like horse teeth. How dare you,
look like
sir?
her.
No, I do not have horse teeth.
You look so like her.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Ah, despicable.
That's so fetch.
Okay, so I need a signature sign-off phrase. So we need to come up with a phrase. Everybody get into the Discord and send me some options for a signature sign-off phrase.
Your phrase should be, "I've been GPT. See you next week."
What? No. Chat GPT. What should I sign off with? Oh, I'm going to ask. You guys are so smart. Thank you. Give me some.
Oh, the name should be Giga Cunt.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay. Oh, gosh. These are not good at all. Stay awesome. Remember, you got this. Keep smiling and keep shining. Oh, my God. Stay curious. Stay curious.
For fuck's sake.
Stay tuned. Take care and see you soon. Until next time, take it easy. Lemon squeezy. Okay. Give me more that are like scary. Do I want scary, catchy phrases? Scary and disturbing. Here we go. That's gonna give me something good. Oh, these are better. Okay, perfect. My catchphrase can be sleep well if you can. Huh? Watch your back, even in your dreams. Remember, darkness has no end. The shadow lingers long after I'm gone. Whoa,
You
that's
should say
creepy.
it like the creepy ex-girlfriend. The one with like the wide eyes right up next to the camera.
You may find sleep elusive tonight. Oh, this is the Crowley face.
Because I'm gonna keep you awake until 5 in the fucking morning.
Yep.
Fear doesn't fade with the closing of this stream. May your nightmares be vivid. In the silence, listen for the whispers. The
Kat, you
night
need to donate your brain to science after you pass, because like there's a lot of fucked up shit in that mind. I think we're only scratching the surface as well, Damon. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so I
Yeah.
think I like this. May your nightmares be vivid. That's a beautiful sign-off catchphrase. May your nightmares be vivid.
And the best thing is, you thought about it all on your own. Like, so original.
So,
Piggies, what do you think?
That sounds like a curse.
Oh. Yeah, I don't want to be demonic, guys. We need to think of something more holy. Okay, I'm going to ask. Give me more, but
Give me more back.
no.
May your ankles remain unbroken.
May your ankles never break.
May your ankles be strong forever.
May your ankles be made of steel. No. How about may your ankles thicken? It sounds like a curse.
Got some thick ankles in here. Woo!
Oh, okay. Okay, wait. May your ankles never break while you're being chased by wealthy people in the woods. Okay. May your skin never be used on the bottom of wealthy women's shoes. Huh?
This can be your homework for next week. Come up with
Okay.
a catchphrase.
Okay. Oh.
So what is the actual one we're doing next week?
Broken ankles,
What was
children,
it, Kariak? You remember what it was? What's
broken
the
ankles,
subject next
children,
You're
and
gonna do Madeline
missing
McCann.
kids. Missing
Pat's
children.
going to do the missing kids, and I'm going to do Kurt Cobain.
I don't want to do
Sounds
missing
good.
kids.
What is it? What are we doing? Sorry, remind
No,
me again.
the kid that came up with the wire or whatever. That
The
story.
Wire.
Yeah, the Benet or whatever the fuck.
John Bonet. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do anything on kids. First, it's
That's
boring. One of you has to like volunteer to do something, and then I'll do something that I think is fun.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just all three of us do some homework on something. That should be
Okay.
the main thing. We do some
Okay.
homework on something.
Yeah.
And yes.
Yeah,
Perfect.
so we can have different parts of the segment, like Teriak, Damon, and then I'll do something. But we have completely different things.
And no chat GPT or Grok or any AI.
Which Grok? Hold on, is that better?
Why are you doing
What?
the OK sign?
That's
The
the
white
Persian
power
sign
sign.
for fuck off, I think.
It's the
isn't it?
white
Yes.
power sign.
Yes. Did you ever like do like these poses and stuff when you were a kid, like for photos because you saw celebrities do them all the time?
No, I was straight.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay. So, anyways, here's my cool outro. Again.